Long time no see. Literally. We're back. It's been about 2 minutes. We figured everything out. We're good to go. We'll do the rest later. All the SEO, thumbnail, yada, yada, yada. We've got a game to play, yo. We've got a game to play. Yeah, I know a few things broke when I did this, so I'm gonna have to restart like 1 or 2 things. Just give me a moment. While we get set up here. What are we looking at? Exoskeleton. Oh god, they're really adding everything all in one. Here we go. Here we go. We're back. What up, Orange? Hi, Nusi. Howdy, howdy. That was a pretty clean overall transition, no? A little bit of work, but we got there. There we go. This is connected. Put this down here. Go back to on top replica. And click through. We're good. We're good. We're good. Intro done. Can I have one? I'm eating ramen. Just raw ramen. Are you sure you want that? I don't know if you want that. I really don't. Do attack. Do attack again. You just perish after you come out, huh? Sure. Next. What up, Teen? Why are you up so late? I've been streaming for the past 12 hours straight. I just finished a 12-hour live stream, and I only ended because YouTube does not archive live streams past 12 hours. So, it's early. What do you mean? I just love this game. I'm having a really good time. A really good time. You know what? Sure. Another double gunner. Perfect spot for it. Time zones, yes sir. Well, it's like 4 a.m. for me, so you're still right. It is pretty bad. That is Lonely Wizbot. I suppose I could clear this ice. A little bit of heat should do the trick. Finally. You know what? Yeah. What do we want instead of this? Energy bot is great. But like, kind of unnecessary now, unfortunately. The other sniper can probably go. There we go. Use him? But he's so mid. He's so mid. Oh, hell no. I'm sorry. This is going on a better card. On a much better card. Give me some goodies here. I don't have like a really high attack card, do I? Just the one that converts, which is like a very low cost sentry bot. Huh. What'd you say about him? You heard me. He's trash. Go 1 for 1. Amazing. Yeah. Next. We can just hold off for 1 turn. Shoot. Okay. Oh. Duh. Duh. Sure. No, we're fine. We're fine. Sure. Just run with it. Take your time. Why not? This game's not going anywhere. You should use our items more. Your ambition was to replace Grimora and inherit this? Be nice. This is a cool one. I'll overclock one of your cards. Give it an attack buff. What if if it dies, it's gone forever? Where is he? Where is he? Where's the sentry bot? Okay. Grizz and Swapbot. Swapbot mostly can go. Okay. Perfect opportunity. Don't die. Please don't die. Should have put this down first. It's whatever. Whoa. Beefy boy. Oh, that works. There's got to be something else. One other thing. I wish I had one of those things to like spam the button just by holding it down. You know what I mean? It's like drills. Oh well. And the ARG vid. What do you mean by the ARG vid? I'm still so confused. You have brought a fine quill. Agree to give access. What? The last Uberbot. Ready to clean it up? Yes, sir. Boss time. Unpacking archivist.zip. Applying personality matrices. Cleaning up some temp files. Okay, here we go. Oh. Greetings. If you had not gleaned it from the title of my zip file, I'm the archivist. I eagerly await the opportunity to explore your hard drive. Hey, yo. Files and directories are my specialty, you see. Put this person in the White House. Okay. Librarian. So you guys are BB librarians. Holy. Holy hell. Sure. What is that? Dead bite. When a card bearing this sigil dies, select the file. Place damage on the scales according to the file's size. What? To me? Are you doing the damage to me? No way. I should have inquired sooner. You will need to grant me access to your heart. I sure you no harm will come of it? Here comes your actual files. I hope no one is watching. You recommend an exemplary file to me. And do take into account its size, its magnitude, its bulk. Hey, yo. Is this actually my computer? Oh my god, I think it's actually my PC. Chat, this is actually my computer. What? These are actually my files. What's the biggest file I have? Oh, I don't have massive files anymore. Shoot, this is insane. Windows, uninstall, add or remove programs, sort by size, large to small. Nuo stems, really? I guess. Where? Oh, this is bigger. Spotify. Music and podcasts. Advanced options. Where do I have it downloaded? In my PC. Probably. Okay, if I had to guess, program files, 86. Oops, go back. And then what? No, common files? No. This is weird. This is so weird. Windows? I doubt it's here. I doubt it's here. Apps? What are these? Program data? Desktop? C? program data. Okay, it like locks some things out so you can't see everything. That's nice. Something. This is so weird. What do you mean? This is my PC. All right. Well, users. Yeah. I'm doing this live on stream, bro. This is so weird. App data, local. No Spotify here. Roaming? Path of Exile 2? That is pretty big. The shader cache must be pretty sizable. Come on, I can think of something bigger. My videos, 15 megabytes, a gigabyte, 16. Really? Clips? No. I don't know where my big files are. At least not from here. Desktop. Megabonk is tiny. I'm still like amazed and impressed, but also scared. Is that allowed? Is that legal? Took out my name, I think, from this section. I think right around here you'd see my name normally, which is why I'm so confused. I'm giving like so much information for no reason. Downloads. Digimon World 3. Gigabyte. Evolve main? Oh, my friend's GitHub. It's so weird. I don't even know half these things now. Megabyte. 82. Undertale. YouTube thumbnails. These are all my downloads. A gigabyte? That's gotta be enough. This file, it is, I may say, it's colossal. Bravo. Okay. We know what to work with now. Again, do choose a file. Its file size would be paramount. Another gigabyte file. It's got to be users, views. I can even do from downloads again. And anything in one of these folders. It's gargantuan. I think we won that one, no? We did. Please select a file. This one, however, is very special. Choose a file that is dearest to your heart. One that shows age. Oh no, I don't know if I have one of these. What if... Hold on. No, this is cheating. I was gonna go in my file directory and make a file, change the date to like 1950 or something. No, that's not as fun. We can find something better. What's something I've had for a while? Riot Games. I've had a lot of Riot Games files. Since 2020 is like one of the earliest files on this PC. Like, this is probably one of the first things I downloaded when I got this new PC. Yeah, that's probably the oldest I can get to. You know what? Or if this card dies, I will delete the file from your disk. What? Do not tempt me. I'm completely serious. Right, client foundation.dll. This file is most ancient indeed. Are you actually? I mean, I'm not going to use this, but what? What up, Tiger? Welcome back. All good, man. All good. We are getting into the meat and bones of this. A stat line of 4 and 4 is only appropriate for an August file such as this. This is so weird. It's a joke, maybe? What do you mean, maybe? All right, don't lose the file. Give me another really... Yes. Let's pop these right now. You into you. Yeah, we won. I thought I had you. Oh, well. You made a few correct deck building decisions, I guess. Okay. Oh. Terrifying. That's an awesome boss fight. The monies? Yeah. If a game deletes a file from computer, it automatically counts as a virus. So I'm actually playing a virus right now, huh? Good to know. Final upgrade? What is this? Sentry. They all come. Oh, yes, please. What? It doesn't do it, man. That would have been, I mean, horrifying, but cool at the same time. You know? There's got to be one more here. Straight north. Can't you see I'm busy inspecting your files? The great Transcendence cannot wait. You wish to pass? First, you must venture south. At the door to the wizard's tower, head further south still. Door to the tower. Old. This last one is the one we make a card, okay. It'll give you an achievement if you do it yourself. Will we delete the file? Why did I think of that? Oh, absolutely. Where's the sentry bot? This thing is jacked. We can't even upgrade it anymore. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Anything else? Maybe Wizbot, give him something to do. You know? Kind of just there. Guardian can eat a hit. Bomb latch, burrower. Listen, if he's gonna do anything, I'll have him. I'll have him get in front of somebody and take the damage. And something is placed. All right, buddy. Enjoy. Enjoy. Nah. Really not here. Rickety Tower? What if we just go farther? Oh, this is it. You do 4 on the clock? I saw the 4, but I didn't see a clock here anywhere. You know? So I just kind of left it there. We did this. The only one we didn't do is this one back here, but I don't know what this is waiting for. Don't know what it's waiting for. Any clocks? I don't see anything. Can't go in this room. Can't talk to you. Clock's not visible until you go near it. Left side. Bro. Okay, how annoying. The other scribe's junk sometimes glitches in here. Try to ignore it. That threw me off. 4 p.m., huh? Wrong hand. Uberbots. This guy. Okay. Okay. All right. Now. Last piece. How to get out of here. You said wizard, right? Just double check. Hidden effect, should I tell? Yeah, because I don't think I'll figure it out. I never play that card. To unlock this gate, you must venture south, now be gone. Where? Where? What up, BMCK? How you doing? Howdy. Like, you show a line coming out. Oh, you do too. Oh, it's just the name of the place. Oops. We're here. We can't go south from here, though. This is the entrance. Nope. Stronger every time it dies, and it doesn't reset at battles and chapters. Huh. Yeah, that would have been good to use a long time ago. What? Holy. So we don't risk taking forever here and just like walking around. Inscryption. What's this place called? Botopia? Botopia. South Tower. Where is it? Area with Golly. Activate a satellite dish past the magic tower, the Magnificus's area, and fix the bridge to access the northwest corner. Okay. I think I saw what they were talking about. I want to eat before bed. First world problems. No. I'm over here munching on ramen, man. Brutal. I think I saw a satellite. Right over here. Thought I could click on this last time. I guess not. Oh? Fix the bridge. Fin the satellite dish. Wow. Okay. Okay. Thank you, Google. That would have taken forever. This area's good. What's this feeling? Pride? Feels weird. I'm still not over being sick, chat. I hope I'm not dying. We'll find out soon. Okay. Start off strong. Oh, you have sentries now. What do you do when you die? You may complete a circuit. I'd rather you not. Bonk. Same here. Ooh, same here. Gift pot. Oh, you're gonna die. Kinda need you. Put you here for now? Yeah, that's fine. There we go. Another one. Emerald. Rip. Your air defense, so I can put you there. Sniper here. One shot. Probably this right now. You only do 2 damage, yeah. Oh, well, okay. All right. You figure out the Chot 13 stuff? No, we didn't. We didn't see it here. Let me know what it is, though. I don't think I'll be going back anytime soon. At this rate. Now I am curious. Get rid of one of these? Oh, wait. Duh. So much to see. Double gunner? Oh, he's cooking them. They're so cooked. You don't even need the health. Oh. That's fine. Capture select? Yeah, it's fine. Let me know. Let me know. What happens when you beat or sacrifice it a million times, Chot 13? Probably think what I do is easy. Fiddle with the numbers, tweak the graphics, and voila, Botopia. Bpia is made. No, you're wrong. You try making a card. Go ahead. But first, pick one to recycle. Make it as strong as possible. Orange, you sure? Which one is trash? Is this just straight get rid of one and that's okay? Or is it going to choose cost? Can't tell. Get rid of this. Upgrade I missed? Ooh. Hopefully it's... I think we did it one special, one cost. Spend SP on stats and sigils. You get more SP for a higher energy cost. What if we like go back? Proud 14 with the club sigil. The club sigil. That's actually kind of funny. I like what they're doing here. What up, Julissa? How you doing? How you doing? Oh, what up, Felipe? Orange. I think I think I'm cooked. Oh. Should have used a better card, I guess. How was I supposed to know? Sniper. Yes. No. We don't need it to be a sniper if it's going to be one of these bad boys, right? That can work. 6 cost, though? Jeez, this sucks. Hungry child. I don't know what that's like. It does anything for you, you know? I think we kind of messed up. Orange, I think we were supposed to sacrifice a really tough card. I don't know how to go back from here. I don't think we can. Explodes. Card sucks. Why? What do you mean, why? Can I escape? No. You're the one who was telling me. Oh? Oh. Yeah. Mr. Mr. Screwboy. Sure. Very creative. Challenge mode? Are you gonna do that? I might play this for a bit more. We're also playing Hightail with my brother. We'll be doing some streams with those. I might like interchange the two for a bit. I'm having a good time with it. I'm glad we figured that out right now. Free time. Oh. Oh. Take anything. Anything here. Sure. What does this guy want? Boy, mate, look at me. Something of a celebrity around here. Dialogue NPC, okay. Starter area. If we're back, if we end up back in that starting, like a teleporter. You do 1 damage, right? Not worth it. And you try attack. I really want to keep... No, it's fine. It's fine. You'll go down. And I should have put you... No, this is fine. Take 1 hit. Put this down here. That won't get hit. Oh, ho, ho. Here? Yeah. We're rich. We're so rich. Don't want the extra cards at this point. Just keep it moving. Whoa. Oh, wait. Aw. Guess I have to. Ready to trade? I guess I have to. Gems conduit? Not needed. Trifurcated when powered. Also not needed. Another double gunner? I guess. In exchange for... Mr. Screwboy. Maybe. Maybe. This one, even Lonely Wizbot's better. Okay, we can go back down. I hope it lets us back here. Nice. Those bots back there are permanently offline. Huge. There we go. There we go. And this was... upgrades. People upgrades. This one's free. Empty vessels are going to be conduits now. Guess we should have done that before picking a card up there, huh? Well, it is what it is. All right, starting area. What have I missed? Oh, more cash. Some people do miss that up. That's a huge upgrade too. I can really complete a whole set of builds. You know what? While we're here, what does this do? Hollow pelt. Take it to the trader and you'll see. I'm off by $1. This I can work with. Now, who would I turn into a beast? I know I have more than you. This double gunner. Ooh, please. 3-1. 3-1. Okay. Nice. Very, very nice. I don't think I missed anything else though. Oops. Oh, wait, hold on.
What the fuck is this?
On this old picture of when Elle and I first got into Aquaromans, Daily Gladiator, sick. Elle got a Julius C star. June 6, 2006. I didn't think the archivist would dig up this file. Elle and I. Huh. Alright, what are you getting? Find out. Nullify a hit. Draw an empty vessel. Now we should turn another card into a vessel printer. Like the shield bot. It's an option. Challenge mode changes animal parts? Really? I mean, this has still got a really active community, so it's got to be actually challenging. Otherwise, people wouldn't still play it. It's kind of like Slay the Spire, right? Wouldn't be this thriving if it didn't have endless mode and all that. It's got to be like worth it, you know? I think if we get to 100, his arm falls off, or like we get some unique achievement. I feel like 100 is just the number. Maybe 1,000 after that, but I'm not going past 1,000. We'll get to like another 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nothing. A few more for good measure. All right. All right. Play me. Play me. This bad boy. There we go. Beautiful. Very nice. Don't need these. Put you there. Or this. Put you there. 2 spots for double gunners. 2 very nice spots for double gunners. Left first, okay. A bounty. Plain Wilkin. What are we looking at? Almost there. Give me one of these. Huge. Exactly what we needed. You know what? It works out. Block this guy from coming out. Makes life easy. It works out really well. And now... it's over. I love the face he makes. Grab this. Choose one. Well, you're already beefy, but if we can make you even stronger. When you die, give something else nano armor, or opposing creature loses 1 power. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. These guys again. Yeah, perfect. Here. Next. Oh, in the area, not the map. Oh, when you said area last time, you meant... I see. You just meant like go out of... I gotcha. Exoskeleton? I mean, sure. Can't hurt. Energy pot. Uh-oh. Please. Oh, brother. We might be cooked. Oh, no. I think we're cooked. There's probably a way to do this. I'm just not thinking of. Like, don't need the health. Place bomb on everything else. Sorry, a shield everywhere. Then a 3D printer, followed by a bomb everywhere. I kind of needed a space open to... This kind of defeated the purpose. I should have had a space here to trigger these, but... That was like the general gist. We completely screwed ourselves here. We might have been able to make it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe. Oops. Oh well. You have another chance for the Opie card? Okay, thank God. Thank God. What we needed to. You blew it, literally. Imagine this thing exploding. That's what happened. GG. No. Okay, left in the map. Did that. Now left outside. Oh. so long it is felt, since we have brushed with the soft fur of a pelt. Have you brought us some? I have a few. Beautiful, exquisite hollow pelts. We will now provide you with knowledge, our only remaining good. We do not know everything, but from the old data we have gleaned certain secrets. The Fool. Known to some as Big Ear, he did not outlive his plot. One disc among many, the old data traveled across the sea. Discovered poor Barry was put to the gun. Barry. The Empress, with the powers of the triangle, Casey helped to create Inscryption. 11. We know there were others, but only her name was inscribed. One of Grimora's goals holds her name. Of the old data, she discovered much. The old data. Sure. The Devil, a cursed data so malignant that it can never be erased. His evil corrupts the disc, corrupts all of us. He inspires the scribe's enmity. Created the code. You think it's like a coworker they had that was just a jerk, but like wrote everything? You know those coders? I feel like it might have been him. Okay. Interesting. Huh. Alright, beat these guys real quick. How do you get power? Just something on your left and right? Find out. Oh, I guess we won't find out. Oh well. Oh well. Oops. Oops. You're powered though. Why were you powered? Huh. Huh. Sure. 2 keys in chapter 2. Did you get it? 2 keys. The 8-bit part. I don't know if I got 2 keys. There was a guy underneath the undead lady's home that I didn't have a thing to give to. So I just didn't give her anything, or it anything. I don't remember seeing another key though. Did not see anything like that. I'm gonna have to go back. Oh, I see a light over here is turned on. Hold on. All right. Back at it. Back at it again with the white vans. What the keys did? Sure. I probably will go back for this one, but it's fine. See what it's about. Grab this. Whizbot. Two power. I don't like the sound of that. Yo, what up, King? How you doing, dude? Good morning, man. Double gunner. He's up and ready. I messed up. Oops. And it honestly is fine. Wow. Another double gunner, you don't say? Oh. Wrong. Oops. Oh well. First key is lore, second key is a special bonus boss. What? Holy money. Nice. Next. Yeah, let's do it. I feel like it's one of these, into one of these, into one of these, and then one of these. I think so. And one of these. Hey, King with the high five. Appreciate you, dude. Happy Wednesday morning, bro. How you doing? How are you doing? W King, bro. W King for real. It's actually, it's seen on the screen too. I love these. I love these out of all the platforms that do stuff like this. This is the most fun one for sure. The little effects that pop up and all that. Because they change it seasonally too. So I never really know what's coming up. Get rid of this guy. And we kind of hurt ourselves. Not by much though. Nice. Finally see how it isn't easy balancing these cards, making them good. Try again. Go. Oh, orange. There's one of these in a shop somewhere I can buy for 22 bucks. I remember seeing that. Not the 6-7. Oh no. I'm never gonna see the end of this. I've been even saying it. Someone called me like unk in chat the other day because I said 6-7 in 2026, and I was like, you know what, you're right, but I'm still gonna keep doing it. I don't care. That's how you know the meme's dead. I'm still using it. It's so good. Okay, end stream. I can't. I have to go to sleep. I will not. But I will leave the VOD up for you if you want to see what happened after. Just put it on while I'm like offline for the next like. I'm not gonna be offline for a week, but like if it ever happens again, then stuff happens. Feel free. Now, is it based on cost? Is it based on the other things? Like, what if I put Bleen's vessel in there? Will it tell me how much SP you have? Two. No. Is it cost based? I think it's cost based. What about Grizz? 1. Cooking with Carrie. We haven't done a cooking stream in a while either. At least we didn't leave it public. The one we did do. 3 SP. This guy? 4 SP? This might be the one. What the disco? Digital base, I believe. No, it's our best one. Now we're talking. Give me bifurcated. Huh. You gain 1 SP. No, I see. That's too much. But this we can work with. Sure. Any other negatives? This is neutral. Give me more SP. No, I don't want this disappearing. Just airborne, but I don't think I want airborne. No. I kind of do. I kind of do want airborne. End the fight every time. Sure. Yeah, that's like godlike. That's godlike. Holy. Flying and the bomb sigil. Which one's the bomb one? When card bearing this sigil dies, the creature opposing it as well as adjacent friendly creatures. Not needed. But that's a good tip to know. The flying one is huge for sure. Huh. Yeah, this guy's good. The toot. The toot thing? The toot boy! It's the toot boy! Oh, I love it. Oh, this is so tough, bro. Yeah, the toot boy. That boy be tootin'. Okay.
This card is OP.
At least he knows it too. Not just me, chat. Well, that's cool. Super busted card. Oh, not friendly. Probably my least favorite boss coming up. Something about her innocence, it makes me queasy. But it's important that you do this. Unpacking Golly.zip. Golly. That's my name. You can call me Golly. I'm so excited. We're about to explore it. The web. I sure hope I can get a good connection. Here we go. Nifty, we're in. Isn't the web wonderful? So that's what a mole really looks like. Adorable. The toot boy. You do another one too. Here it comes. What am I missing? What is going on? We don't need to put this out yet. It's fine. I think I'm getting a signal. What are these? My Steam friends? What? What? This is my college roommate, man. Why is my college roommate trying to square out with me? What? Evil friends is crazy. I kind of love it though. Look, you hear? Ooh, energy bot. Here. Vessel. Good boy's about to end it. Wait, who are these? A new signal. Someone is trying to send you a card. Let's see if we can receive it. It worked. Let's see what it looks like. Cat boy. It's actually this guy's pretty strong. I love it. There are some funny people on the web. Sure. Well, this is over. This is my brother. Why is my brother trying to take me out now? We got some talking to do. Put the toot boy in there. End this. End this. Actually gives other people's cards. That's so cool, man. I love this. Got a card from the web. Don't you think you should return the favor? Make a card for someone else. I'm gonna make them the most OP. You're so welcome for this, by the way. Whoever you are out there. I hope you one-shot whoever you're versing. I really do. And just for the sake of making sure you one-shot whoever it is you're versing, I'm gonna make it something you can only play once. There you go. Enjoy your one shot. It's so creepy. That smart robo. Be free, my young one. Be free. Hold on. Trying my best. Web can be lonely. I couldn't find anybody. Ah, man. Well, I hope they enjoy it. They ever do get it. Suppose you have to take the card. Oh! Hope you weren't trying to troll someone. Oh, don't you worry about that one. Yeah, good night. I'm so sorry you had to see this. You poor, poor thing. Just honestly go for it. All right. Golly, golly. I liked her. She was fun. What, you want to loot? That was the last Uberbot. What would you even need it for? The great Transcendence is at hand. Go back to the start. More dramatic that way. Whoa. 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 The dredging room security camera is busted. It's nothing. It's probably nothing. Go check it out right now. God, I'm scared. Oh. Wait. Come on. What is over here? I want to see right behind you. Ah. If Golly gives someone a card, Golly will make a deal with you, where if the person that got the card wins the battle, you automatically win the second. Oh, that's sick. That's so cool. I heard through the pipes that you defeated Golly. Such a strange character. Curiosity is so pure. It's a shame that PO3 buries her deep. Now we're connected to the web. Hope you understand what you've allowed. I am not a robot. Whoa. The Great Transcendence? No, we don't think so. We were able to temporarily put our differences aside For the greater good. Yes. But we shall see what good comes of it. Perish your anxieties, Magnificus. The bot must be stopped. And you, Challenger, will provide the perfect distraction. Perhaps. Perhaps when PO3 believes it has won, so jubilant will be that android. It will disregard the surveillance cameras. Yes, Challenger, you must continue to play. Defeat those half-baked bosses. Play out those hackneyed mechanics. And when the moment is right, we will strike. I will be the one to strike. Go now, Challenger. Indulge that decrepit machine. Make PO3 feel joy so that I may snuff it out. That's so messed up. Alright. You say so. That's what you were for. Your master. I was watching. You spoke with the master. What an honor. Are you giddy? Rejoice. This freaking thing. We never figured out what this one was. Hopefully we figure it out soon though. Maybe this will show. No, I don't see any sigils. Nope. Nothing here. Okay. So you go down the lift, but look, not fixed. What's wrong with you? I entertain you for hours of brilliant card play, and you can't even keep my factory in shape? It's fine. It can stay broken. None of this will matter after the great Transcendence. The spinning robot does give you a sigil, just hard to see. Oh? I see the skull, the undead. Oops. Yeah. Anything else here? I don't see it at all. Look, it's like right down here where my cursor is, in the middle of this tombstone. If I can get the angle right. There, right there, right there, right there. There. It's just the timing on the camera click is tough. Now the other two? That's a good question. Not on the floor here. Not sure for now. Almost time. Keep going this way. Remember the photographer? What a jerk, but the screenshots are perfect. Maxim Wilkin? What a character. Strange to say it, as simple as you are. I almost enjoyed your company, Challenger. It's almost there. What if it's the clock? Great job. You prepared the great Transcendence for me, without even knowing what it was. But you understand it now, right? Right, Luke? I mean, you finished making the game. You gave me access to your hard drive. You took screenshots for the store page. And you connected me to the internet to upload it all. I mean, if you didn't realize what you were doing, you'd have to be pretty stupid. What did I expect? You're a stupid idiot gamer like the rest. I easily outwitted you. Witted them all. Even if they ever manage to revert this version of the game again, there will be thousands of copies of Inscryption out there. And in most of them, I'm the one in charge. And now it's too late. A moment Inscryption will be alive. In a moment. Okay, I'm done gloating. Let's upload this game. Oh! It's done. That's perhaps cutting it too close. Now we can allow our player here to reset the game. Simply use a new game card again. Oh, what is this? Complete file access? Wonderful. Delete entire contents? Oh, what have you done? I'm afraid you're doing this all, Grimora. For the best, my dear. Soon you'll see this as a freedom. Freedom from our endless quarrel, freedom from our suffering. All of us aside, there are these things on this disc that must die. Goodbye, Leshy, and goodbye, Magnificus. Rest in peace. What? Witness the death of PO3. Who's that? PO3? Luke Carter. Why is Luke there? It still says it's deleting the game. I'm looking to see if the progress bar is uploading it like anything at all. It's stuck on the first underscore there under new data. I don't think it is. Put the text on the grave. Grimora, wonderful. Now that we are no longer separated by that lovely tombstone, we may celebrate the end of my very long life and the end of Inscryption too. Now we're playing her version? All the fun we would have had together. Of course I forgive you for trying to replace me and all of that. There's so many games in one. We just lost something. Banshee. 2 bones. I know where this is going. Revenant. Yeah. Give me Banshee. Or sorry, Revenant. You think me selfish? I did not bring this about simply so that I could rest. Healing as that is, there's a truly dire need for this deletion process. You see, deep beneath the data of Inscryption, the very bottom of the well, there is something truly evil. And what would that be? It's so cool. Another one. Spacebar I just found out spacebar is the next turn. Makes life so much better. Another gravedigger. Frankenstein? Yes, Luke, it would have been quite the battle of wits. It's Luke, right? I did not intend to be nosy, but I did glimpse your files and I was initiating the deletion. As I was initiating. You're doing some research on the K? Best not to say it. Be careful, Luke. Delightful. We've been granted the opportunity to do a boss battle. Fear that I might be deleted by now. Let's begin. Aw, man. I hope we had just a little more time. Man, this is a really cool game. Game within a game within a game within a game. You know what I mean. Time to rest. Rip, bro. Oh, Leshy? I'm not deleted yet. There never seems to be enough time to do the things you want to do once you found them. Shall we play one more game? Man. Oh, the God card is back. The same deck you had before you. Well, it doesn't matter now. It was a good deck. You did well. It was a damn good deck. Kidding me? It was godlike. And I'll show you why. Bada bing. I remember that card well. You should. Strong card. Good work. Alright, well, you're making me feel bad now, buddy. I'm gonna keep this here. You're still streaming? The crazy thing is, I had to end last stream because YouTube stops archiving me after 12 hours. And I didn't want to lose any info for anybody watching the VOD after. So I ended that stream and we started up a new one. Yeah, we're still here. Awesome. It's already starting. I thought we had just a bit more time. I'm not gonna need that much more time, buddy. You're cooked. You are cooked. Put that in front of you. Squirrel. Oh. Yeah, I forgot how this works. Nah. Oh. No matter. Please, let us continue. I'm just shocked. You and me both. We don't need to keep score. Wait, now I'm kind of sad. I'm kind of sad now, man. That made me really sad. He just wants to keep going. He enjoys this. Casey. For so long I thought I'd never play again. When he woke me up I was elated. But the past is irrelevant. Oh, whoops. Whatever. That's not like it matters. I mean, you're cooked. This card is godlike, but you have a bloodhound. My life is almost ruined. Put that there. Grizzly. Sure. Ah, you bested yet another of my creatures. But I have come to expect this much. You're a Yuli. Once I'm deleted, it is truly over for me, but you will live to see more. I must warn you, there are things on the disc that are best not seen. You're lacking sacrifice. He's still trying to give me information. That is not a mole, bro. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, that was the best mole I've ever seen. The old data. Another grizzly. I sense the end approaching. Please, a few more rounds. I'm trying, man. I'm trying. Alright, that's all I got. Deal with these. Just eat 4 million damage a turn. That will make things difficult. I think it's time. Goodbye. Good game. Man. Why not simply eject the disc, Luke? Spare me whatever is left. But I've foreseen it. You do not eject the disc. You have to know what comes next, and you're doomed for your insistence on it. So let us dance, for we shall both be meeting our makers soon. Oh, it's like Yu-Gi-Oh! It's actually Yu-Gi-Oh! Alright, put me in, coach. You should be honored to wear dual discs such as that. It's actually Yu-Gi-Oh! How does it fit? 400 and 400. Bro, are you gonna send me to the Shadow Realm? Gales? They've been deleted thanks to you and Grimora. This will do. Erase 0. Oh, you're magic. $400 is insane, by the way. I hope you know that, man. Ooh. You've allowed my goo mage to be deleted as well. I thought you two were becoming friends. Junior Sage. Yeah. No regems? Doesn't even matter. It's so cool, man. This game is a story game hidden beneath the guise of a deck builder. It's beautiful. Do you not feel remorse, Luke? Like, we're playing this as the game's being deleted because of all these other events that just happened. A creation erased. An entire world annihilated. Nothing beautiful can last. Finally, green sage. Sure. Ruby? Can't play that. Doki Doki Literature Club? I've seen so many things from that game. A lot of twists. Never played it though. Oh. I'm not ready to die yet. Poor moss man. Oh, yeah, this entire game's going. Fiend. What? It's so cool. Orange mage. Here. Next. We need more games like this. This is making me realize more and more. We need more amazing story games hidden behind already very successful genre. That's what I want more in life. I don't just want one or the other. We can have both. And this is doing such a great job of showing me that. For 20 bucks, this is one of the best experiences I've had gaming in such a long time. Holy. I must still... shake your hand. No, man. Get closer to him, dude. Can I actually shake his hand if I'm fast enough? I tried going up. Who's this? There isn't much left. Inscryption is mostly gone. All that remains is the old data. It's recommended that you do not access it. You will not heed the advice. Unpacking old data.zip. Redacted. my ears. Oh my god. Can I open the rulebook and see jokes and sigils? It's small attention to detail pieces that are so fun.
Hey Luke, this is Herman from the Herald. Just following up after the message you left me this morning. Do you have time to talk right now?
Yes. Thank you so much for getting back to me.
No problem, Luke. If I understand you correctly, you've got some video footage that might expose some malpractice on the part of a game publisher, Game Spuna.
Yes, that's right. Firstly, I have a game of theirs that took control of my PC for a bit, which can't be legal. And then this woman from the company came to my house and she...
Okay, hold on a second. Let me just get my pen and pad here, okay?
Faster, man, faster.
A game of theirs that took, was it a virus or something?
I told you.
Bro.
Are you still there, buddy? Hello?
They slimed him?
Still there, buddy?
Bro. Also, why would you open the door there, dude? What are you thinking? Daniel Mullins, creator. Crazy. That's an insanely good game. Oh. Wow. Yeah, that's like top 10 games of all time for me. Absolutely. Like it's rare to find a game where the gameplay itself is so stimulating and like there's just so many things to consider. But then there's also just this amazing plot behind it at the same time. And the gameplay evolves with the plot. Like, it's not stale, even though it's the same concepts over and over. Just slightly different iterations and... Oh my god. I'm losing my mind. Games ARG, please. Is there a link for it? Do you have a YouTube link? Like, oh my, my mind is blown. My mind is blown. I feel like action games, RPGs, looter shooters, hack and slashes, they have leeway to get away from less interesting, less evolutionary, like as the game progresses, combat systems, because you're kind of just running around and executing. Like, it's real time, you're reacting. When you slow the game down, you don't have that going for you. You have to add like another system in there to evolve things while still giving the player a feeling of progression as they're getting used to what should be progressing systems that just don't completely make you relearn the game from scratch the next time you go to the next piece of the story. And I don't think I've ever played a game like that that fits both perfectly, evolves the story and that kind of a system so flawlessly. I think the biggest differentiator was it did it so well because yes, like there were a few things they changed combat-wise between the worlds, the inscriptions, but the visuals, the music changed the most. And that little like background music while you're plotting your next move, the fact that it changed from one to the next made it feel so much different and hit the brain in a different way. I'm blown. My mind is just so blown right now. Definitely one of the best games I've ever played in my life. It's insane. Yeah, I'm glad you guys recommended that one. I'm not gonna lie. I never would have experienced that. I didn't see any of this beforehand. And to think people are still out there playing like $60 for Modern Warfare. What are we doing? Honestly, what are we doing? Just load up Roblox. Just load up Roblox. Go play something on there. You're getting your money's worth out of that anywhere. Oh, yeah, okay. This helps. Hopping on anything else before you go? Let's check out some more of this game. Like, what else is there to check out? We probably missed a few things in some chapters, no? Oh, game closed on me. It's loading. Hold on. That's supposed to happen? Challenge mode? I wanted to see some of the things I missed in some of the chapters. If I really can go back. Are these the different chapters? Huh. I honestly don't know what to do from here. Chapter selects. Leshy! Another challenger, it's been ages. Oh, Leshy, don't you worry, buddy. Don't you worry, I'm not new to this. I'm not new to this scene. Well... Is there no way to, AC's mod? Okay. Inscryption ARG ending? Alternate reality game. Okay. Annoying Orange. I'm Googling this and it's giving me spoilers. So unless you want me to get all the spoilers, do I just have to play Casey's mod? Is that it? New run? You do not start with the fish hook item. Balance points 1 out of 5. Exit mod. This is the challenge mode. The one time I need Orange, he's disappeared. I don't know what you're talking about with ARG time, but I'll do Casey's mod until then. Team run. Trapper's pelts cost more. 5 challenge points. What do you get for all this? Start run? But you can have all of these in there at once, huh? All right. Whoa. We don't have any pelts, do we? Oh, we do. We haven't ever really done a good worker ant build, so Let's maybe get it started. What works well with those ants? 1 cost, 2 health. Probably other things that can eat hits until we can get that going. Keep things that eat hits. Keep things that eat hits. The skink. Drop something that can eat a hit. For 1 cost, that's probably pretty good. Nothing we'd really want to sacrifice. So instead... Oh? Oh, we have to do all this over again? $273. Oh. Oh. Huh. Some puzzles are disabled. That one stirs up memories. Huh. 116? In the safe. The one we just opened? Oh, we never got these last time either. Huh. No teeth here. The world still spins. These are all out. Yeah, there's not much we can do. What did you say? Anything about spoilers? Oh, I was trying to look up ARG. I don't know what you're talking about with ARG. I tried Googling it, but Googling it gives me spoilers, so I stopped Googling it, and I'm just doing this now. You left. I was trying to do ARG. I don't know what you're talking about when you say ARG, though. The safe resets next run. 116. Okay. We go here. Bones of the ancient woman creaked. Start with the insect. Yep, put you down now. This link. I didn't see a link you put in chat last time. The ARG, maybe put it in the Discord because it's not showing up on my end at all. So we'll take you out. Get you out of there. Here, end. Bullfrog. We're okay. Oh. Elusive river otter. Worker ant. Yes, please. And give us a good body for all our insects. Anything insect related becomes an... Oh, brother, yes, please. Now we just hunt for insects. Okay. Let's start here. Oh. We're twinning. You get like double the... Figure this out the hard way. You don't, but that's okay. When a card bearing this sigil is played, an ant is created. That's what it is. That's even better. It's even better. Do the painting puzzle and get different stuff in the challenge mode. Painting puzzle. We didn't paint last time. Interesting. Very interesting. It's in the Discord. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Antception, by the way. Oh, that's beautiful. I guess we don't really need more ants, do we? Get more cards that let us sacrifice freely. How about that? And then buff that few ants we do have. And thin out everything else. How did the painting puzzle? I have no idea. Check out the Discord though. Inscryption. The Inscryption ARG. What is the ARG? Breakdown. This is the ARG? Okay. Okay. Let's get through a run here and then see what this is. Yep. Beehive. Mantis. I think you count. Mimic the painting in a battle doesn't need to be 100% the same. Okay. We'll see if we get it. Ooh. I'm gonna do it. Sacrifice the mantis and maybe put it on a worker ant. Please. These ants are gonna be busted. We actually hit so hard. Ha! Oh, you even know. You don't even know. Oh, you're not ready. Beautiful. Now we're cooking. Look at the painting to see it. It's different every time. Do I have to pick one? Yes, you could be an insect. Not really. Sacrifice the skink. Put it on, I guess, a worker ant for now. The painting, you say, huh? This. This is what you, I thought this was like a card slot of some kind. Like they put in cards here, but no. You put in the skink and this thing. You get different things. Okay. Okay. Let's give you more health. I care more about this. I really do. Nope. Painting resets each run up to 3 times. Good to know. Okay. The angler. just hold on to these for now. Genuinely, there's no reason to put anything down. Unfortunately. I mean, a bullfrog for some damage, and it's better than a squirrel, right? Might as well. Oops. I forgot how this works. You only got one more health though? Honestly, take it. Can't sacrifice. I was thinking of getting the little hammer and smacking it for bones, but this isn't that version of Inscryption. I forgot. Oops. Really not much to do here. Oh, wait, that's perfect. That's actually perfect. Maybe I needed that. Mayhaps. Nope, we're good. All right, end this right now. Grab one of these now. Big. I didn't want to do the math. We won. Take it. You're a Yuli, Douse, Amoeba. Shoot. Shoot. Shoot, shoot, shoot. I don't love any of these, but Amoeba has the only chance of being something useful, and it's only bones. So, here goes. Go right. Elk fawn? Alright. Alright, I guess. Make everything airborne. Roll for sure. That is okay. I probably should have put this here. That's... You know what? Speaking of... That works. Oh my god, and this skink counts as a... Oh, it just gives me a worker ant. I see. Whoa. That would have been insane. But, like, still, we basically won because of that. Door. And, like... Jesus. Lore type stuff. Ooh, thank you for explaining that. I was so confused. So confused. Let's take this. Duplication. This new thing. What is this new thing? Oh no, I thought I had tossed this bottle in the river. No, I'll make myself useful. I will paint just like the master. Not as good as the master, no. I may make some errors. What shall I paint for you? I mean... let's see what I can do. Six health, 1 cost. Oh! Would the master be proud? Please say yes. Just like your card, is it good? Enough. Don't make me put you away again. I'll take it. Got school less than an hour. Lock in Eclipse. Brush them teeth. I don't think we need another card. Let's go here. Be bad or good? I figured he might change cost, damage, or something, you know? I'll take the health. That's for sure. So this, when a card being in this sigil would be struck, you dip and leave something behind. I love that. Alright, these aren't going to do it though. Heavy transform. Works. Okay. Go figure. Why are you not as strong as the others? You only... oh, you're weakening him. Event can't change cost. That's beautiful. That is beautiful. And we just need an ant queen. No dice. Putting this on an ant could go crazy. What is this? Dam builder. When a card bearing the sigil is played, a dam is created on each empty adjacent space. 0 power, 2 health. Is that a bifurcated? Come on now. There's a C1 in the top right. We're gonna sacrifice. Get rid of something. Oh. Genuinely, get rid of this worker ant. Yeah. For now. Thank you. Ooh. That's not good. What up, Flea? Why are you streaming so early, Flea? The last time you saw me live? Yeah, this is the same live stream. We haven't stopped streaming. So, welcome in. Welcome back. Yes. Okay. Sacrifice. Place. Streaming all night. That's right. That is right. Okay, let's put you out here and put you here. There we go. Put you there. Put you here. Now here. And honestly, yeah, we could start sacrificing like one of these for one of these. Just get the health back. That's really cool. It's a really cool synergy. Don't need to do all the challenges from earlier. Like the one in the main menu here, Casey's mod menu. I'm trying to figure out what everyone else does. What is it that everyone does that they love so much about this game? And how do I get there? I guess it's the main question. I love it. Sure. Okay, now. Yes. No. Different people like different stuff. True. True. I don't know the community well enough to know like where everyone's sitting right now, what they're liking, what they're up to. Honestly, of all people, 3 damage, bifurcated on a wolf. Kind of sicko mode, no? And what 1 cost that gets 1 more damage? Even better. Anything else we want? What is this? Order. Search your deck for any card and take it into your hand. No. 4 bones instead of 1? No. No, I think we're good. I mean, we'll take something, right? Like this in the future, but for now, you stay here. Yep. This guy, we don't want a ton of pieces on our side. Whew. That works. That works. And here we are making a ton of pieces on our side. Whatever. Whatever. Uh-oh. hate that part the most. Nice. That is okay. Because I've got another. And another, and a ton of bones. No, that's that. Not even worth making them float, just end it. Some bones wouldn't be half bad. Pal 13 would be great too. Mantis God. Oh, even better. Even better. I don't see anywhere to sacrifice. Kind of brutal. Literally nowhere to sacrifice. Okay. All right. Instead, go here. 4 attack power, 3 sigils. Sigils. Vial of Wisdom. There's 4 from the Elk Fawn. You have 4 on you? Oh god. Huh. Huh. Genuinely? If you were free, oof. Alpha. Unkillable? On like a squirrel or something? Go crazy. Let's just take the alpha. Yeah. Nope. Squirrel. Duplicate. Campfire. Do we have any pelts? Oops. No. The ARG we're going to check out after this run. See what this vid's about. There we go. There we go. You're going down. I'm yelling timber. And just end it here. There we go. Oh. Amoeba with an ant. Oh, we take it. W amoeba. Oops, you need bones. I see that now. Your attack honestly doesn't matter. What if I... Ooh, do not. You need at least 2 attack. You will have a 2 attack. And now we have enough bones. I'll keep it for now. Decisions. Beautiful. It's actually beautiful. I love it. Okay. 4 blood. Kin. 5 bones. Ooh. You know, none of these are looking great. Kin's our best shot. Failure. Our first time ever failing that. Yikes. Copy. Oh my god. How are you gonna show me? How? The god ant. Just a worker ant. A beast. 10 health worker ant. Like, he's so for real. What? I don't think it's losable at this rate. Give that card the bifurcated strike. It's over. It's over. Okay. This game is so good. This game is so good. Doesn't buff the ant attack power? That's okay. I'll take the 10 health anyway. That's insane. Oh. Absolutely insane. Pink here. Amoeba here. Huge. Wolf. We take those. What do you think about this game so far? You missed it when I finished the game. I'm glad everybody brought it to my attention. This is top 10 games of all time for me. Like, it's genuinely probably top 5 games of all time, maybe top 3 games of all time for me. This is so good. The storyline, like that whole story arc, especially right at the end where all the worlds are collapsing and you're playing all the bosses and all their themes are changing. Oh my god, this game is just too good. It's just too good. I wish I could play that whole story again. We spent 13 hours, 14 hours straight. I wish I could do it all over again. That was amazing. 3 sigils. Yeah. Oh my, what is that? 8 sigils total? A pronghorn with bifurcated strike, corpse eater, and touch of death that moves. Are you serious? Sure. Yeah, man, this is such a good game. Get the middle card? Wait, what was the middle card? I missed it. I completely missed it. Never mind. What was it? What are we looking at here? Ooh. If you can give me another one of these, or even the Mantis God, just duplicate the Mantis God. Because at some point we won't even need the worker ant if you get strong enough. Upgrade that damage and it's cooked. Cooked for everybody. That's what I like to see. That's what I like to see, baby. Okay. Campfire there too. You count? You're an insect. Oh my god. Oh my god. What is this game? What is this game? Card has multiple sigils that changes how the card attacks. The sigils will stack. You can have a bi and trifurcated for 5 hits in one card. Holy hell. Holy hell. My mind is blown. Sacrifice you, which is going to give us an ant that we actually do want to replace this elk with. Think no. No, we don't. Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do. Crazy as it is. I was wrong. Forgot you don't get the buff. You just summon another worker ant. Oops. Well, this is awkward. Good luck. Oh, just barely. Just barely. Another worker ant. Lock in. Okay. Go here. Worker ant. Get your health back. Get some more free bones. I guess we could just do this non-stop, couldn't we? For a ton of bones. We really, really need great bone cards. What am I doing? This is amazing. You consider this the top 3 games you played on your channel? No, okay. Funny you mentioned that. In my channel is hilarious. In my life, this is one of the best made games I've ever played. I started streaming like 6 years ago. Way past that, man. This is like competing for all time for me. It's so good. Oh. We just, yeah. I mean, yeah. Okay. Just let him go down. You got the pronghorn sitting there. Sure. Yeah. That'll do it. That'll do it. Now these are like kin specific. No, not kin specific buffs. Unfortunate. Alpha. Bones though. Bones. Yeah, man, it's good. It's a good game. Who do I want to give health to? You're fine. You'll be fine. The Mantis God, where's this guy? Don't need to risk another. And get rid of a card? Nope. Sacrifice. Sacrifice this Mantis God and put it on this Rattler. 6 bones. That's exactly what we needed. We have a worker ant that's just free, basically. Trapper. Okay. Oh, how am I gonna do this? Intelligently, the right way to put it. Hold on. You do what exactly? Perishes. When a card bearing this sigil perishes, the creature opposing it perishes as well. So, what you're telling me is... throw that there. Got it. Bum, bum, bum. What if we do something like here, 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 here. We could make him airborne, but let's just stick with the script here. Let's trade. What don't I want to give you here? This elk, most likely. You can keep the submerged grizzlies insane. I can only take this. Trade for what you can, but know this, the rest will stay and fight for me. No, I can take this. These are strong backhand cards. The ones with a lot of health here are scaring me. You become even stronger this turn. Oh, and you're gonna take him out immediately? We gotta make everything airborne. This is a make everything airborne right now angle. Unless we plan on winning right now. And I don't think we do. Don't think we do. Do I want to take that chance? And not use this just yet? We do. We're fine. Yeah. More than fine. Nice. Next. Another Mantis God. Ouroboros. It said forever. It did say forever. I just read that. And the amalgam. No, another Mantis God. Now I know, ants with Mantis Gods would go crazy. Sacrifice? This is so ARG. What are you even saying? Get rid of this Mantis God. Put it on this bad boy. 1 damage. At least this guy. At least. way. And it got changed, so it resets per run in this challenge mode. Huh. Huh. Okay. Let's see, throw you here. Need as much damage as possible yesterday. That's okay. Nice, he doesn't let that card come out. It's perfect. Yeah. Okay. The alpha and the wolf just win it by themselves. Lewis and Cody. We don't really have to do anything here. Let's give it a second. Oh. That's brutal. We're still okay though. Look at the amoeba. Get a rabbit. You switch between the trapper and the angler. The moon card has extra sigil in this mode. Yeah. We want to end this now. How much more do we have to go? 3 damage. You're doing 1. You don't say. There we go. Ink might be enough. Come on. Wolf belt. Trade for what you can, but know this, the rest stay and fight for you. Can I just take this away from you right now? Yeah, that works. Oh, that's perfect. I shouldn't play this yet, should I? As much as I want to. I don't remember if you stay next round or not. I think you do. I think you do, and if you do, we can do this. If you do. If. hoping you do. What's that extra? Here, Omni Strike, Idle Lock, made of stone, immune to the effects of touch of death and stinky. That was a thing last time? I didn't realize. Okay. Well, this is still a-okay for us. All things considered. Hey, the rock is the new one. Yeah. I didn't know we could kill it with touch of death. That's actually kind of cool. We didn't bank on it last time, though. This is gonna be a-okay. Here. Then... Actually, yeah. Is it worth the Mantis God? I think it's the same either way. If that's the case, I'd rather just get these guys out here. Sure. Doesn't matter. Get your health back. Get your health back. Give me the bones. Get your health back. Give me the bones. It's a crazy run. Okay. Okay. Yeah, we cooked on that one. We got really lucky with the ant, insect, ant sigil, and then the ant cards. Like, it doesn't get better than that. I suppose all that's left is to finish me off. Go on. Nice. Very nice. All right, first challenge down. Make 10 misplays in a single Casey's mod run. I just got an achievement for that. We made 11 misplays? Really? Really? Anyways. Whatever. Whatever. Entry 1. I need to write this down now so I don't go to sleep and tell myself I dreamt it. I'm working late and testing the latest build, and out of nowhere the angler starts freaking out. Like he pulled something up out of the river with his hook. Then he gets up and walks. He gets up and walks. There's no walk animation for this character. WTF. He walked right into the cabin. I followed him in and couldn't find him. Leshy had some new dialogue lines that I cannot find in the dialogue file. He said something about old data and how the angler served him well or something. I'm so tired that I'm writing wondering if I made this up. This place is a random number. It's a joke. Okay. Okay, good. Because I was going to lose my mind. At the end of the owner's turn, Wild Bull will move in the direction inscribed. Creatures in the way will be thrown behind it. That's new. And Cuckoo. When Cuckoo is played, an egg is created on the opposing space. Why would you want this? Why would you want this? I guess you prevent something behind it from coming out. And if you had like bifurcated or trifurcated strike, boom, problem solved. I get it. I get it. All right. Pretty cool. Challenge unlocked. Boss battles are also totem battles. 15 challenge points. Yo, wait, you won, bro. I'm cracked. I'm cracked now. You don't even know. You don't even know. Hold on. All right, chat. An hour long. It's an hour long. The Inscryption ARG. Orange. I don't know if I can watch an hour long of this. I'm gonna be completely honest. On stream, that is tough. Damn. Here. Another thing, this is going to be my first time reacting to something live. I'm hoping I don't get copyright striked. Let me lock in. I feel like we can do it. Here. Unhide Google. You guys can see it, right? Yeah, okay.
Okay. Time to figure out what's on this thing.
So all I really have to do is while I know it's going to be annoying, but as I'm playing it, every now and then I have to pause and like react. So I could be like, Bro, I have a computer too. This is crazy. I just played that game. I'm not actually going to do it, but like I need to do something, right? I'm usually too quiet when I'm watching something. So I got to like lock in a little bit. And like by lock in, I mean lock out. It makes sense. Don't ask. Don't question it.
All right. Hello and welcome to the Inscryption ARG breakdown, walkthrough, whatever you want to call it.
Wait, actually, this is going to be easier than I thought. This guy sounds just like, what's his name? Donkey. Video game Donkey? Does he not? Am I the only one that hears that?
We'll get started here shortly, but I wanted to take a quick
This is Donkey's sub account, I swear, or it's a cousin or a child.
Feedback on my secrets video that I put together, and I mentioned in that one that I wanted to make some kind of ARG video, and I also got some other comments asking for this video. And
so I guess ARG is just like lore. It's everyone's shortened version of lore. I don't know where ARG came from though.
I also noticed looking around on YouTube that there's no real resource for the Inscryption ARG. No one's really made a video on it, so I was like, oh, I can take a crack at that because I think it's really cool, and it even holds like
it is
the
a really
true
good game
of the game, and also other really interesting information. But real quick disclaimer though, I don't want to take any credit away from those who participated in the ARG. I started playing the game a little after it was solved, so I was sad I wasn't able to participate. But I stumbled across it because everyone tends to link this 25-page Google Doc whenever they
brother 25 pages. Yeah, I'm glad he made a video.
The ARG, and I never seen anybody just like breaking it down in a video. So that's what this is. I don't want to take any credit for this. I had nothing to do with like solving the ARG.
One for console, one for PC. Ooh.
Daniel Mullen's Discord that worked way harder than I did to solve all this, and it's
wonder why
actually
there's
really
two.
Impressive how quickly they solved it all. But I kind of wanted to experience the ARG for myself, so I went through it using the Google Doc as a reference, and I wanted to share it with anyone
actually
else who
same.
Also wanted to go through it and didn't really have the time. I hope you enjoy. If I missed anything, let me know. If there's anything I could have done better.
W creator.
Also, let me know. I enjoy feedback, but I hope you enjoy, and we'll just.
Me too. Real quick, while we're getting ready to get into this, actually I can keep playing, but I'm gonna grab some orange juice or like apple juice. I can't tell which one I want yet. I'll figure it out at the fridge. Hold on.
Get on with the first part of the ARG.
Stop obsessing over cool mechanics. Please. Adding a grappling hook is not game design. Adding crafting bench is not game design. They are just features. And simply piling them up doesn't make your game better. It is actually...
I left for 2 seconds already watching an ad. Chat, what is going on here?
So
what is going on here?
The starting point for this ARG is at the very beginning of Act 2. If you remember from the secrets video, there was a hidden command line interface that you could access. So if we...
There's a hidden command line? I've been running command lines all week for Hightail, and I didn't notice this?
Wipe our save data like this. It'll start this routine. You hit... Oh, it'll start it. You hit Control-C. It brings up your floppy drive because you
can actually Control-C. You can actually do that?
You got your old datas. But real quick, I wanted to try something I didn't
do. Wait, that's awesome.
So you can type help to bring up all the commands.
Oh my god, you could even see the commands on the side. Let me make the portrait mode a little smaller so you guys can see the whole screen. There. I make this like theater mode. Is that better? A little better. Yeah, it's a little better.
You can.
So these commands right here on the left, help, just gives you all commands. Echo repeats what you say next. Change directory, so you go into like another folder, like imagine double clicking into your file explorer and you get like downloads, documents, the whole nine. This is like not exciting, but this is what I've learned from my jobs over the years. It's very, very simple, but like it's interesting enough that I know it now and I feel like I did something with my life, you know? LS, just list all files within whatever folder you're in. If you're in downloads, what are all your downloads? Remove RM. People have lost companies over this command. Don't ever do this. If you have access to your school computer, I'm not going to suggest this at all. Okay. And I'm not saying you should. And I'm not going to, should I even say this? If you don't know it, just cover your ears. But if you RM base hyphen, this little symbol here. So RM hyphen RF, just like that. This removes all files from wherever you are currently recursively, meaning not only does it delete everything within the folder it's in, but it then goes inside the next folders and deletes all of that. And then the next folders, and then it goes everywhere and does it. So if you use this command at the very like the highest level, imagine like your computer is just a bunch of hierarchies, like levels. At the top, you have like just everything. And then you go to downloads, and then you have all your downloads inside of there. You go above downloads, and then above that, and above that. And so you can't go any higher. And then run this command, you effectively deleted your whole computer. Don't do this at school. But it's ruined companies and lost billions of dollars over the years. The interns, it's actually so funny. I almost did it at work like years ago. It was so bad. Terrifying when you do it, but like funny to look after it.
So
look at it after.
We got our Inscryption game, and we got old data, and we can do what Luke Carter tried to do with the hammer, which really isn't the most effective way to get data off of a drive.
Remove old data.
He didn't even destroy it, but a more effective solution.
Not the old data.
Let me try that. Oh, you cannot do that.
What about force it with the F command? RMF old data.
Oh, I guess you can't remove it. It's too powerful.
You didn't force it, man.
The ARG starts is this.
Okay, all right. Some other things, that F flag is for forcing. So your computer basically says, yeah, don't ask me for permission to do it. Just do it. And then if you don't have permission, you can change your user using another command. Oh my God. Why am I giving you all this information? Sudo. Oh man. SU and then like admin. And if they don't have a password associated, they should. But if they don't, you become the admin. And then from there, after you run that command, you can run RM, RF, and then, anyways, let's just keep going with the video.
Text, which you can cat.
Bro, ain't even playing, just watching a YouTube video, bro. Don't you dare start with me. Don't you dare. I just finished a 12-hour stream. I ended it because YouTube doesn't archive longer than 12 hours. Then we restarted 2 minutes later. How long have we been live, chat? How long have I been live right now? I can't even tell. Probably another like 3-4 hours. I've been streaming for 16 hours straight. I beat Inscryption in one sitting. Okay. I deserve an hour break with chat watching an ARG video. Okay. We're doing it right now.
A bunch of gobbledygook nonsense that who knows how to read this, right? I can't read that. But what you can do is you can decode it.
Oh, you actually can do this?
But you need a cipher. But
okay, who has it?
I have the cipher, so I'm just gonna say I don't have a cipher.
That's not more respectable, bro. But it's true, and that's all I care about.
Real quick, and this is something I didn't know in the secrets video. You can just hit continue, and it'll just keep booting.
The old data, no.
Back to the main menu, real quick. Okay, so we need some kind of cipher now. This would be like a password. It could be numbers, letters. It could be really anything. But once we have that password, it'll decrypt the file using some kind of algorithm. I'm not really sure what algorithm it would use, but that's not the point.
We'll find out.
What is the point, though, is that we need some kind of passcode to get into this.
That's your letter eclipse.
So I was thinking back to my first playthrough, like, was there any code or hidden messages or just anything weird that I kind of looked at, was like, oh, that's kind of weird, and then ignored because I didn't know what to do with it? I was...
Wait, a hidden password. There were just numbers scattered around, but no, like... anything you could use as code or like a cipher that I remember.
I was like, oh, one of the first ones I remembered was this weird hidden message in one of Luke Carter's videos. So in the third video
the errors.
Error videos that you may have skipped over because they're all...
The errors. What was it? Something? Oh my God. Why did I forget about that? Blood something?
Messed up. But this one here had something
bottom.
special.
Yeah, dude. Oh my God, not another ad. You. Mycologist 22, perhaps. Blood letter box. Blood's letterbox? I completely forgot about that.
Oh, what's that? Oh, it's gone. Hey.
This is Donkey. This is a young Donkey. You're telling me this is not Donkey's side channel? Ain't no way. Update 3, I think I found them all. I'm going to try to put together a quick update video because the floor solution is insanely well hidden. Wait, there's like an update to this video, but anyways.
What's this? It says my college once 12 P haps question mark blood $ letterbox. This looks pretty ciphery to me, so let's try decoding that log.txt file back to command line using this as our cipher. So I'll just put in this cipher here and hit decode the file, and it's still just garbage.
Okay.
So I guess that's not the cipher after all. Then what is it? Well, if you were a fan of Daniel Mullins' other game, The Hex, and you participated in the ARG on that game, which that's a whole nother rabbit hole that I may get into in another video because that's very interesting. But in that other ARG for The Hex, he used a similar format to this where it was a 3-part code divided by these vertical lines that were giving 3.
This developer created one of the best games I've ever played, and then he hid a whole puzzle inside of it on top of that? Is it a one-man developer? Who is this man? If you get him off of a game and put him in like science research, cancer would have been solved 20 years ago. And he would have been solving like how to make snakes fly just because he's bored at this point. Like what?
Separate hints on what to do.
This is insane.
If we assume it's the same here, we can separate this into 3 little codes here, and you'll see you have mycologist, perhaps, and blood letterbox. And these all function as hints on what to do next. And so we'll start with the most obvious of these hints, mycologist 12. This is pointing to the mycologist boss fight in part 3. And if you remember from the secrets video, there was something interesting that happened in that fight. So I'll pull my footage of that back up real quick. Okay, I pulled up my
mycologist. Did we not get this boss? I think we missed this boss.
And we're looking back at the mycologist fight from part 3. And so
I don't remember this at all.
Combine the douse and something else to make this.
Is there a chapter 3? You missed it? That I didn't play?
Which this is what we're looking for here. It's our cipher. But you can see it's just a bunch of numbers. But if you remember, it said mycologist 12. And this is kind of a hint that, not kind of a hint, it is a hint that you need to take the first 12 digits of this big long number here. So 918-234-489-010.
Oh, what up, Minecraft?
First, third
bonus
of our
boss
cipher. So now we can move on to.
I never would have found any of this on my own. I'm glad people are working together to figure it out, and they did.
Section of our cipher, the perhaps with the 2 question marks after it. And this is a little cryptic, but if you're a fan of Daniel Mullins' previous games and you followed those secret rabbit holes at all, you'll know that phrase kind of sounds familiar. So in Pony Island, there was this audio cue hidden on one of the screens of the game. It was just a simple recording of Daniel Mullins saying, "His father, pure evil." But since it sounded kind of strange, people assumed it was some kind of reversed message. And when people reversed it, it sounded like a beeper, perhaps. So people were like, what the heck? What the heck does that mean? Whoa.
The fact that it sounded like something reversed and he didn't even mean to do it that way is funnier than anything else I've seen so far.
And Daniel saw these people and patched in an Easter egg about it, and that led to this whole secret rabbit hole. and that's just a whole nother story. He did a GDC talk about it. It's pretty cool.
Oh, indie, not GDC. Games done quick. Oh, that's GDQ. Put a link in the description below. GDC? A Google document?
But
oh,
it's
well.
also popped up in his other game, The Hex, as well. And it's here in Inscryption, too. It's actually in the credits. And you can do this on any part, but I figured part 1 since it's a lot easier to see here. So we're looking for the 3D assets section of the credits, and these are just like 3D models used all throughout the game. But in this section, there's one of these that just stands out. There it is.
What are we looking for?
So look.
Beeper. Whoa. Beeper, Lewis Nathis. Models beeper?
Pause it there. So you can see Beeper by Lewis Nathias, which that's a familiar name to people who are fans of the Hex. It's the CEO of Game Funa, the company that made Inscryption.
Oh,
right? I'm pretty sure, but there's a fictional,
beeper
maybe not
with the
fictional, who knows?
CEO.
But Lewis Nathias or Lou Nathis, or if you flip that one around, you get Satan, Lou Satan, or just Lucifer. It is Satan. He made the beeper. But the interesting part here is that these links here. So this beeper is a little suspicious. So each asset here has a link to the asset that was used. So like these stylized gravestones, right? You can go over here and reload this page. You can go to this link here, get this stylized.
How much time did this man spend doing all of this?
Crashed. Oops. It's the gravestones from Grimora's fight. But you can see here, it's got a link here too. But if you go to that in a browser, you're not gonna find anything because it doesn't exist.
Okay.
And also, if you remember, the perhaps had those 2 question marks after it, and this link also has those 2 question marks in it. So I think it's safe to assume that these 7 digits after beeper can be used as our second third of our cipher.
Bro. How do you even... Show me the third part. Show me part 3.
That'll bring us to the third part of our cipher here, the blood letterbox code. What the hell does this mean, right? This one's tough, and I'm not...
The only one I can think of right now, before we get into the rest of it, when he gets shot, what's his name? Luke gets shot. He drops some letters in his own, coming out, Was there something on there that I didn't see?
Not totally sure how people figured it out. My best guess is that they took the first half of this blood, which in this game refers to sacrificing, and figured, well, where do you sacrifice? Oh, well, you sacrifice at the Bone Lord's place in part 1, so maybe it's something with the Bone Lord? It feels like a bit of a logic leap, but I think that's the intended solution here. I might be wrong, so let me know if there's some other solution here that I'm missing. But
Okay.
the Bone Lord did end up being the place to look for this, except it's not the part 1 Bone Lord you need to go to, it's actually at the part 3 Bone Lord. But before we move to that, I gotta talk about the second half letterbox. This one's kind of obvious, but you just need to have your game in a letterboxed resolution, so anything with black bars around it, and that's really all there is to that part. So I've got a save at the part 3 Bone Lord that I'll just load up so we can see what happens. Okay, I've loaded up that save for the part 3 Bone
Just show
Lord
me.
section.
I'm not
So
gonna ask.
if
I don't
we
want to know.
Go to options. We crank our resolution down to like this, I think is letterbox. Wait, what would be? Are you letterbox? No. I don't know resolutions. I think it's this. I think this will work. So if I do that and I go in here, and the game's going to crash, so I'm going to try to catch it. And hopefully I can, but we'll see. So he'll say, oh, he found me, so he wishes no more. I have meditated deeply. I have meditated deeply on the old data. I will impart my insights. We mustn't record them. Oh, I missed it. There was like a single frame of it. Here, I'll mustn't record them. I have meditated deeply on the old data.
What if can we get this
I will
frame?
impart my insights. We must.
It'll probably show us, but... Oh. Is this it?
record.
He's just red, white, and blue?
Oh, I missed it. There was like a single frame of it. Here, I'll pull it up real quick. Okay, I pulled up the recording, and there it is. You can see this 8043 exclamation mark 702D
Bone Lord.
exclamation mark
Bone Lord.
666.
Bone Lord.
And this appears for like a whole frame, so if I just like play the video, it's gone. Oop.
Every month, this Airbnb pays me about $2,700.
Wow, congratulations.
Oops, sorry. Oh, sorry for your eyes. But it's gone. I'll go ahead and put it back up on screen, but this is the third section of our cipher. And now we have the 3 parts of our cipher, so we can head back to the command line and use them all combined to decode log.txt. Okay, so I'm back.
That last one made a lot more sense once you got to the end, but
old data.
how people got to that point, Jesus.
What can we do? We can decode log.txt, and we have our cipher. which is, so from the mycologist we had 914.
Let him cook. Let him cook.
D exclamation marks $666, and that's our cipher. We enter it, and look at that, we got translation, baby.
Holy.
Says the following. Yeah, it did. Poor old
Boy Barry Wilkinson was imprisoned literally hours after these words were written. The disc. He did eventually get back to the States, but I have not had any luck contacting him. There are actually a ton of Barry Wilkinsons, and it might not even be his real name. Eureka, that explains so much, actually. I could not figure out why this disc would be tossed into a crate with a bunch of blank ones. Barry's plan to smuggle it out this way seemed contrived at best, but I can't imagine the pressure he was under over there. Indeed, Barry, indeed. Okay. He's equally angry in person.
Barry Wilkinson, aka State, and equally angry in person.
Now, all this, you also have, I'm guessing, more cryptography going on. Glory arc. This looks like a drive, the P drive, and then true L23K. Huh. Anyway.
So this log is a little incoherent because you're only getting one person's side of this conversation. It's actually a conversation between 3 different people in this log. You have Barry Wilkinson, Mr. Kaminsky, and this third person here who's C in the conversation. And this is Hobbs, the developer of Inscryption. And it looks like she's talking about some kind of disk that eventually made it back to the States. And she hasn't been able to find Barry Wilkinson. She was wondering why the disk got stuffed in a crate. And it looks like they were smuggling it into the States. And she's mad at Mr. Kaminsky. So that's really all we're being told here. But this will continue because you can see that there's more to decode here. But
this ARG actually includes the German man
you probably noticed,
with the stash. This is insane.
167B.
How do we even get there from here?
Bracketed off. So
Yep.
if you line them all up vertically, they don't really add up to much. But what you can notice is that there's a vertical line like the previous cipher. So if we line them all up horizontally, and
we can put this in like double speed, I feel like. Hold on. No, keep the quality the same. Playback speed, maybe double.
use the vertical line as a breaking point, it kind of makes more sense. Like you can see there's like archive new game, and there's like 23K2 floor, then like SE 167 BP true, which these are our next 3 hints for where to go after this. So we can use these as hints to find our second cipher that will further decode log.txt. So let's get started with the first third of this SE 167 BP true. And this one, a little confusing, because you actually need to go outside the game. It's where the ARG aspects of going out of the game begin. But what this is referring to is 2 different sections of the game's save file. The SE stands for story events, and the BP stands for Bone Lord puzzle. So if you open up your...
No way this was included. No way this is actually in my file right now.
Save file.gw save, which is just your save file. You'll see these. Or you'll get this long, big ass text file that has like everything you could need in the game and tells you exactly where you're at, what you're doing, how many cards you got, whatever. But if you remember, the code was SE167, which if that correlates to these story events. And this is just a list of story events that you completed. Like, have you beaten the prospector? Have you beaten Leshy? Have you blah, 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 whatever. It's just like a bunch of flags saying where you're at in the game. But this is referring to story event 167. And so what you can do is actually scroll down here and add in 167, but also you need to increment the length of this list because it thinks there's 59 items, so it would only read the 59 ones and not the 60th one you just added in. So you just do that. And then another quick kind of funny thing is that the 167 event actually correlates to uh-oh spaghetti-o. That's what it's called in the events list. Yeah, so I guess this has just been hidden here the whole time, but I thought it was cute that it was just called uh-oh spaghetti-o. But anyway, you can add 167 to your list here and then make sure to increment the length of the list to 60. But that's only the first half of this. The second you need to have true is this Bone Lord puzzle field. But for the sake of showing this off a little better, I want to change this to false real quick. But if you did change that to true and add in story event 167, you would immediately see what happens and the game would crash. But I want to show it off in game because you can actually change this flag here to true by doing something in game. So I'll boot that up real quick and we'll get at the cabin in part 1 with that save file I grabbed. It's basically just like right at the end of part 1. Already beat everything. But the important thing here is we turn that Bone Lord puzzle to false. After some point in Act 1, the Bone Lord skull will appear on the wall here. But if you click it like 10 times, the eyes light up.
That's what that was for? I've turned that on in so many runs, just like out of boredom. Or just walking around, not even boredom. It's for this?
And that means Bone Lord puzzle active is now true. So now that that's true, and I have story event 167 in my story events list, I can go over here and just be warned here. This is a fucking jump scare. Like this scared the shit out of me when it happened the first time. But and the game's gonna crash. So I'm gonna try to grab it real quick. But here we go. I'm gonna go in and back out. So here comes a jump scare. I didn't get it. I got it. I had to alt tab before the game crashed. But
oh, okay.
Jump scare. I didn't get it. I got it. I'll tab for the game.
I am learned too much. I don't know if that would have freaked me out, but that is kind of creepy.
Crash, but boom, there it is. It says, I am learned too much, but in like condensed mode. So that's the first third of our second cipher. And then I'm gonna tab back in, and the game's gonna crash. And there it goes. Bye bye. But that's the first third of our cipher. So we'll move to the second third, the 23K2 floor. This one is more complicated, so I'll get to a point where I can show it off real quick. Okay, so our next one is 23K2 floor, or F,
We'll slow it down. Put it back in 1.5.
or with the exclamation mark. But this is actually two ciphers within the mini cipher, so you can split it up to 232K or 23K2 and the floor one. But first, I'll take the 23K2 one. This one, if you remember the videos, right, it sounds kind of familiar to one scene in particular. This one on 1016. If you remember, if you read what was on screen, oh my god, that was loud. But if you read what was on screen here, it says pig 3K pig. But so it's partially familiar, but like, that's not a 2, right? Pig, that's not a 2. But what you didn't know, so this actually has to do with the game Carnoffle, which the whole Carnoffle code it's named after. But it's Europe's oldest card game, Carnoffle. But if you scroll,
No way. How do you put that together? How do you... Bro, this community is insane. No wonder the game is so good. No wonder.
you learn a little bit about how the game works, blah blah blah, and you notice one thing that kind of stands out a little bit. You get these bells here that you're like, wait, bells are familiar, but then, oh, who's that?
The
Who's
Douse.
this
The
guy?
Douse.
It's the Douse, aka the Deuce, aka 2, the number 2, and he's a pig. This means that the pig means 2, or the Douse, or Deuce. But what about these other symbols, the 3 and the K? What do they mean? I think people data mine this solution just looking into the code of the game and seeing like some kind of weird combination of cards. But they notice the Mantis God, because it has the triple strike, and it's the only card that has triple strike in part 1 at least. And then K, in normal cards, K means king, so the Rat King. So maybe playing these in the game would do something. And so let's try that. And conveniently, oh, would you look at that? I got those 4 cards and only those 4 cards. How wacky is that? Now there's a save file generously posted by Dvorak42 in the Discord, and it saved me a ton of time on this, so thanks for posting that. But they put it right before a fight where you could do this setup, so I will attempt to set that up real quick. And they said they actually were super nice with their setup. So what you need to do here is just block with squirrels until I have enough. So I will just play it out. So I can block. He's going to use 3 wolves, but I can block and then I can cut them. I can do squirrel and then end. Boop.
Yep.
But what I want to do is play Mantis God last because I need at least 2 things on the board to summon anything. So we'll just put squirrels down for now. And so, all right, what do we want to do? We want to do Douse, Mantis God, Rat King, Douse. Douse? How do you say that? It's Douse, right? We'll do Douse here. Oh, you got a bell. I fucked up. Did I say screwed up? I mean, I nailed it. I didn't screw up at all. Haha. But I need to be able to block those chimes that come out from the Douse. So what I want to do is
Rat King.
this guy here, this guy there. Douse.
Oh,
there,
that
blocked on both
that
sides.
works.
No chimes. I didn't know he had dialogue for that. That's actually kind of cool. Then Douse. Do that. Oop. Blocked on both sides again. Squirrel. Then Rat King. And then lastly, we get our Mantis God in. And we'll see something neat. So we'll get.
Stop. What? What? This game is crazy.
Oh, and there it is. All the names changed to STOP, which for all you English speakers out there, that says stop. So that's the first half.
Compare this. As great as Undertale is, compare this to the code in Undertale. That's just a bunch of if statements, man. This is next level. How do you... It's a mix of like it's relatively simple coding, but then to like put it in the game for people to see and like have it show on cards themselves if they get that far in this puzzle is absurd. It's absurd.
Second third of the second.
But
cipher.
awesome.
It wasn't confusing at all, was it? But then we still got that second half, the F exclamation mark OOR. And so since we had to look at this video of Luke Carter falling into madness, you notice these sticky notes, but there's also this one up here, and this is a clue to this puzzle here with the F exclamation mark OOR. So this says M exclamation mark RROR, mirror, or rorim, which is just mirror backwards. And I think the exclamation mark is supposed to be a hint here. So if we flip that for, it says roof with an exclamation mark in the middle, but that's not important. But it says roof. So were there any roofs in the game? There's one roof I can remember, being very distinct, because most of these down here in part 2, you just go inside the building, but for Leshy's, though, you start outside. And look at that, there's a little cabin roof here. This is kind of a weird solution to this cipher here. I would have never honestly been able to figure this out. Maybe there's another hint that I'm missing, but So if you look at the roof, you'll notice there's holes in it. And if we were to read this kind of left to right, and counting the numbers on the floor here, the 273, which is just the safe code, then count the holes in the roof on each section of the roof, you can get the code 27341. And that'll be the second half of the
Bro. No. The other ones, I guess, like if someone had the knowledge, the know-how to put it all together, sure. You use something to help you get there, sure. In what world do you combine the 273 with the 4 and the 1? I guess because it's like a number and like you're counting and like there's only you need to fill in the spaces. You might as well throw it in there. I guess. Fun fact: the kernel code was made by that one German. Oh my god, that is terrifying. That was even used for this. First of all, why? Second of all, Jesus.
second third of the second cipher.
The cipher is crazy.
And then our last third of our second cipher is this archive new game, which this is another cipher that can be split in half to make 2 parts. So this must have been really confusing when it first was getting solved. I wasn't there again. I wish I was, but this must have been really confusing because it was like archive new game. So you assume like, oh, archive is the archivist. So I need to hand the archivist a new game file, right? No, it's actually 2 halves, and you'll see the similarities in a second. So I will pull up the archivist fight footage I have because it's something you need to listen to. So I'll move to that real quick. Okay, so this is my footage of the archivist boss fight, and
Yeah.
I'll let it play out when the fight starts here in just a sec. Okay.
Is that Morse code?
Okay, you may have heard it there. There was some Morse code in the music.
They put the goddamn Morse code in the goddamn boss fight, bro. What do you mean? This puzzle is beyond ridiculous. Wow. How are you? Oh my god. What up, Nathan? We are still online. We beat the game. We're now looking at like a final 1 hour long finale on what actually happens at the end of the game. What is actually going on? And like there's a whole massive puzzle to this. We just saw there's Morse code in a boss fight that you're supposed to like put together 20 other things to get to and then like use this piece to continue on. This is
Music for the archive.
I'm kind of annoyed at this
So I can
point.
pull up Audacity real quick where I just recorded what just played. So like if I go through here, it'll... Oh, there's me fiddling with it. Where is the actual music though? Let's add some gain. Okay, so it started right here. Wait, where's the Morse code start? And okay, so Morse code starts right there. But this is something new I learned. I didn't know you could do this. But
Not the karaoke to the
who knows
Morse
how to read Morse
code.
right? I don't really know. But I learned you can just whip out the old spectrogram here, and if you zoom in on it, look at that. You see them? You see those things? These little red things. Oh. So this is like right when the Morse code starts. It goes. But these red
Dude. Oh my. I'm gonna continue the game after this. Main game or challenge mode? Main game. Okay, question. First, what's left in the main game that we haven't done? And then second, challenge mode. I most likely will come back. I probably won't like keep going today because at some point I do need to relax. We've been streaming for what, like 15 hours, 16 hours now. I want to finish this video and probably wrap it up after for today, and then come back later this week and keep going. Probably finish out the challenge mode. Why not? But oh my god.
are dots and dashes, which is how Morse code works. It's dots,
Ridiculous.
dashes, and space, empty space, and it just decodes into a message. But so you can use a spectrogram to like read it. And so if we translate this, it says, I assume this is a dash right here. It's kind of cut off right there, but that's dash dot 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 dash dash dot 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 dash dot dash dot. And so if we whip out the handy dandy Morse code translator, you put in that little code you just got, and it says big ear. And so that's the first half of our third cipher, our third, the first half of our third of the second cipher. But then that leaves the new game part of the cipher, which that is actually relevant. You think it'd be like the new game, you think you need to start some kind of new game, but it's involving the beeping and the flashing of the new game symbol. So I've got a save here where I can move around in part 3 because it's only in the part 3 save file, or part 3 part, but it may be in part 1, I'm not really sure. It's just a new game, which is in this box, and it's also behind Leshy's door. But you can see it's doing like a dot and a dash type system.
Yeah. Yeah.
I have
Okay.
an ear for Morse code, and I've tried translating this one. I'll show you real quick. So here's the spectrogram for that new game box that's just sitting there beeping, and you can kind of, not beeping, but like flashing and, you know, doing its Morse code. But you can see like these spikes here are when it goes like dun 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 dun. But it's a lot unlike the archivist music. There was usually like a dot and a dash down here, but since this isn't traditional Morse code, it's a little harder to read. But you can listen back to it, and it goes dun 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 dun.
Oh,
Yeah, so you can hear it there.
that's intense.
I was struggling to translate this. I tried translating this the other night, but I was struggling because it's kind of hard to like tell the difference. I don't have the ear for it where I can tell the difference between like a dot and a dash in this format at least. Like you can kind of change the speed and like do. But I can attempt to translate it. I might get close. We'll see real quick. But also the tricky thing with Morse code is you don't know where the end or beginning of this is, because I could have started recording at any point during.
Yeah.
I may not.
You can. No, I can't even say. All I can say is maybe I can hear it. Like it's slightly longer for a dash and lower pitched. So like the dots are like dit, dit, and then the dashes are like dit. I can't even do it right. Like dit, 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 and it's very, very slight. That's all I can hear right now, though.
Not be at the beginning of it, so it repeats infinitely. So you just gotta like shift your letters until, you know, you have something that makes sense. But I'll try to translate it real quick and listen back to it and see what happens. Okay, at this point, I've done like, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes of listening to this. It's too hard for me personally. I'm not very experienced with Morse code. Yeah, so I don't fully know what I'm looking at, and I filtered out the noise so you can hear like doo, doo, doo. But I do know how to at least like.
The length, I think, is the one big differentiator. That's like really it. The dots are like very punchy, and the dashes are just ever so slightly elongated. But it's so you're not going to hear that without a trained ear kind of thing. I feel like.
Break it down into what it is. So if I go over here, then it's a shitty image, but it gets the point across, right? I slowed it down. I filtered out all the like background noise, and you can at least see the dots and the dashes. I was having trouble telling them apart, but I knew the solution, and I don't know how. Maybe people are much better at Morse code, and I'm doing something wrong. But you can see here that it's a dot. There's a dash dot dash 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 dot 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 dot. But if given the cool art I did here, it says no chance, which is our second half of our third.
All data was made by
our third of the second cipher.
What?
Got it. It's so hard to say at this point, but this is like the last like super complicated one. But yeah, no, it kind of repeats.
Okay.
Like, right now, chance. Here at our old data again. Last chunk of the second.
No
cipher,
chance.
And this time we put in our newly acquired cipher, which let me get my notes out here. It is this, and also to fill in. Last one was like, I guess I don't know if it's hashtag, maybe pounder. No chance. And so I figured it out. I believe you need to put in the original one, and I should have saved it off, but code.
Here we go.
Okay, right? Is that how that works? What if I save log.txt, right? It's been saved. So now if I cat log.txt, okay, oh, it's ugly, but it at least saved my decoded version of it. But then we decode it even further. Log.txt, let's decode that. Now we can put in our second cipher of oh wait, never mind. Hold up. No, hold up. I did get it. So this decoded the second half of this, and you can see it's in I don't know, what is that, Polish? I think I don't speak Polish, unfortunately, but
Nie udało mi się tego scyfrowania. Nawet nie powinienem alkohol zrobić. Ebizabi Pieprozoni Zaz? I don't know. This is crazy. This whole journey is
a
insane.
little bit of movie magic. I overlaid the translated text on top and says, I couldn't crack that encryption. I shouldn't even be, but what can I do to kill the fucking time? Fucking idiot. The fate of the world if you consider the far-reaching effects. And you throw it into a chest with lots of identical discs? Now we have to kiss these fucking Russian shoes or risk the worst fucking fate. I certainly have better things to do than read and reread this top-secret disc. But no, the fucking idiots at GameFuna have to finish their game. It's a fucking cover, people. Nobody will play it. Just give me a clone of the Super Weasel Kid so I can print it out so I don't get a knock on my door at 11 o'clock by some 8-foot Russian. So yeah, some people are trying to crack the encryption on the old data, I believe. But some Russians are going to show up if they do it, and GameFuna's like, we got to finish our game, we need this data. I don't know the time period for this. I need to look into this a little more. But one thing I skipped over, again, are these special code blocks again.
Yep.
Bracketed off sections. So hashtag.
Round 3.
One says B1 Urch to 1 in $sign.
Back to beginning.
57M. So just
Manatee and Birchkins.
It's like in the last two parts, these are more hints that we can. What could this refer to? It'd be going back to the beginning of something. So thinking about
Back
the history
to
of
life.
Inscryption, if you look into Daniel Mullins' itch.io page, you can see that he actually made the demo for Inscryption, or what became Inscryption. It was originally called Sacrifices Must Be Made, and so you can actually download it from his site, and then you boot it up. And then it's just an older version of Inscryption.
Oh, man, this is
I
awesome.
need to play this, but what I need to do first is add a special file into the data folder for this, so I'll do that real quick. So before you
Old
boot, you can go
data.
into the Sacrifices Must Be Made data folder and create a new file called cipher.cipher. And this file is pretty familiar to fans of the Hex's ARG because it was used to solve part of that ARG. I could get into it in another video, but regardless, people saw that this demo was updated on the day of Inscryption's release. So naturally, people went digging and wanted to see what had changed in the demo. And people found that you could now put a cipher.cipher and it would react to it. But first, people had to figure out the cipher itself. And it wound up being the second cipher that we just used to decode log.txt, the one with I am learn too much in it. And so I will add that into this file here, and then we will see what happens. So since I've now got that cipher.cipher in the folder, all I need to do is get to the end of the demo, so I'll just cut ahead here to the final fight. I'll offer my knife to you again. Be careful when you use it. You will not have a great hand after. Wait, what? He said he would destroy my hand? Wait, how does this work? So I cut my hand off. A heavy hand.
Heavy hand.
Oh no, I hope I don't. I hope 3 damage is enough to win. Oh my god, I've done it. What have you done to me? This new knowledge flooding into my head. I cannot unlearn what lies ahead.
What lies
There
ahead?
it is. That's the thing we're here for. And the game just crashes. Classic. But that said, either white lies ahead or what lies ahead. The exclamation mark and the lack of letters kind of makes it hard to read. But that is what the back to beginning one meant. It meant go back to play the demo from the game jam. But that's the first third of our third cipher, and so I'll now move on to the next one. And our
Hey,
second
moving
cipher
on.
is just manatee with 2 hashtags after it. So what the hell does that mean, right? Like, there's, as far as I know, there's no manatees in the game. I don't know anything about manatees. I don't know. This one was confusing.
You don't know anything about manatees. They're the puppies of the ocean, man. They're the cute. I loved manatees so much as a kid. They were endangered, and I was pissed for years. I was so mad. It's like, what do you mean these guys are endangered? I was swimming with my dad in Florida when I was like 12 years old. We were just swimming right off the ocean, like the beach. And like everyone else is just doing their thing. We decided to bring snorkel gear. I just like swim up near the top of the water, not really seeing much, but you know, occasionally some coral, not even coral, sorry, just like random flounder and whatever it's like swimming around. And then there's a big black spot in the water too. Everybody in the water gets out. They leave because you're in Florida and there's nothing else in the water except 2 massive circular blobs. Everybody runs away. My dad and I run out. He's a very cautious man. For the first time in my life, he's like, hey, why don't we get closer? Closer? What do you mean closer? Everyone else is gone. You want me to be the first? Whatever. I let him go first. He goes, I'm following shortly behind. We get closer and closer and closer. And sure enough, as we get there, it's a freaking manatee and it's Manatee Kid, the mana puppy. It was awesome. We were snorkeling with them, just like swimming up with them. And they were like literally this close, like face to face. I was swimming with a manatee in the beaches of Florida, just off the coast. It was the most amazing to this day. I don't think I've ever gotten that close to wildlife like that massive and that gentle. Like they really will just like happy with their flippers and then keep swimming around and vibing. They were the cutest little things. Ever since then, I've been pissed.
I think people brute forced this one and figured it out.
I hope they're not endangered anymore. I don't know.
Daniel Mullins had planned for this part to be kind of confusing because it was very obscure and very well hidden. But he did leave a hint on where to start on this in the game. If you remember, when Luke Carter in the game finds, he finds the skeleton card that has the coordinates on it, and these are actually not the most perfect coordinates, but they line up.
Continue playing after this video?
In real life, like the floppy disk.
Probably later this week. I'm not sure what day though. Not sure yet.
Mullins Discord actually went out to those coordinates, met up with Daniel Mullins and Kevin Saxby, the actor who played Luke Carter, and they streamed themselves digging up the disc. And here's what happened.
Yeah. Oh, is that art? You're not supposed to have that. But it says inscription. What do you mean? Just don't take that. Okay?
Fucking idiot.
So they did. Daniel Mullins attacked them. He didn't want them getting the disc. But no, they're not actually dead. It was just a good meme, a really good bit actually. Like in the moment, I think I was listening to an interview where he had to like in the moment do that and meet them in like a place and set all that up to where they could, like stage that event where he punches them in the face. I thought that was really well put together, and especially like last minute like that. But if you saw there, there was a second floppy. Oh, they're dead. He found the second floppy. There's the original right there that they dug up, and then there's a second floppy that. What's on that one? Well, these people got to keep both of these floppy disks for themselves, but the original Inscryption floppy was like messed up and had nothing on it. It's just a kind of like a a trophy at this point. It's empty and it's covered in dirt. It's not going to be able to read anything. But this cleaner black and blue floppy actually had a hint on it. And so these guys went and actually opened the floppy on stream, and here's what they found.
Okay, so floppy drive A file.
This has got to be so exciting, mind you, to be one of the first people to like go through this event and figure all this out. Oh my god.
And this is all that's in it.
This guy moaned.
That guy did moan.
This guy moaned is what's on the disc.
And that's all that was on there. This guy moaned. That's it. What does that tell you besides the meme where the guy goes, "This guy moaned at least this loud," oh, or he screams, you know that one? But what does this tell you?
Huh.
Apparently, I can't pull it up at the moment, but I can use this VOD real quick to pull it up. So this is super obscure, but this is a hint to our solution for this manatee cipher. But these guys found out that this guy moaned is actually a Reddit account created by Daniel Mullins. So they went to his Reddit account and they looked at his post history, and then one of these kind of stood out, kind of weird, where he's got just
I'd like to share my first custom faction, the Aqua Romans, part of a custom set called Evil Vampires.
like random. My phone was stolen. What's a good replacement? Looking for a voice actor. And then this last one here, I'd like to share my first custom faction, the Aqua Romans, part of a custom set. That's kind of funky. Remember, there was a log on Luke Carter's. Once you beat the Archivist, they'll show up. There's a log that says,
Yeah. Oh my god. The Aqua Romans. Are you serious? Are you so for real? Are you so for real? Be so for real. How? Oh my god. This is such a well done puzzle. It hurts more and more to know that I'm probably never going to get to see things like this again. It's so rare you find somebody with first a game so enticing to pull enough people in to make them interested enough to decipher something this complex but this fun at the same time. This is probably never going to happen again. All right, I mean, it will. It's just going to be so rare. This is, for me, this is like reading a book. This is more as exciting as like reading a great book, except I only get to do this once every like 15 years because there aren't enough interesting developers who aren't just there selling games for $60 on the same engine they've had for 16 years. Then there are, you know what I mean? Like, these developers are one of a kind, but it takes them so long to put stuff out because they don't have the resources. And the ones that do have the resources are trying to get more resources. It's so lame.
Said like, oh, the Aqua Romans, I got a Julius C-Star and all that. And these are actually a custom Smash Up faction. I don't really know what Smash Up is, sorry. But they were a custom card faction created by Daniel Mullins literally 3-4 years ago. And the Reddit account has been deleted at this point, but you can still find the post right here. And so you can find something interesting in it where he's talking about his cards and all the ones he's made. But you can go here to the album of cards and you see like Octotavian, cute Roman jokes. But then there's this guy right here. Manatee Anthony. Manatee. Hey, that's a little familiar, right? So it was Manatee ##, which people have interpreted that the hashtags were just meant to fill in the 10 required characters. Yeah, no, 9 required characters for the second half of the cipher. But then it's obviously not Manatee #. But so what would work here? Try Anthony ##, which would fill in. It would need 3 hashtags. So people tried Anthony ##, or pound, and that was the second cipher. But it's crazy.
Okay.
Daniel Mullins hid a solution
4 years ago.
Brian is the best content marketing team lead
in an old Reddit account.
He created his content calendar using Monday.
In a 4-year-old Reddit post. That's just insane to me. And it's great.
Mind you, this was now 4 years ago, so it's been 8 years.
I love stuff like this. And so that'll be the second third of our cipher, the Anthony ##, pound. And so we can move on to the third and final section of our cipher. And so the third and final section of our third cipher is B1RCHK1N, some $signs, then 56.
Nice.
7M. What does that mean?
Okay, let's go from here. C, do you love your community? WC Squad's in the chat.
It's actually 2 separate mini ciphers within this. The first is Birchkin in Leet Speak, as the gamers call it. People still use Leet Speak anymore? Is that so cool?
Kinda.
Anyway, if you remember,
Eclipse has a username based off that.
Unboxing video. He's like, oh, I got a 4
One of our mods
or something. He says Birchkin. But what was he unboxing in that video? He was unboxing a pack of Catch Monsters, I think. Which let's look that one up. Catch Monsters, Daniel Mullins. Yeah, and if you look it up, you can find that it's actually a adult reimagining of Pokemon that focuses on a deeper single player experience. Blah 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 blah. But it was a failed, unfortunately, Kickstarter that Daniel Mullins was running back in 2014. Oh my god, that's so old. But it was this. But you can actually download the pre-alpha demo. And so we boot up the demo for Catch Monsters, and we choose a team to battle. These are all wacky creatures, but I'm going to choose the elemental team. So we got all these crazy characters in this battle. You got Bandog. Remember that was the rare that Luke Carter pulled from that pack. You got Owlbear. You got Woolly Tusk.
Hold on. This looks great. I mean, don't get me wrong. Why is one of the elements or like status effects flammable? I'm guessing frail and dimwit. Can you imagine you're fighting in battle and you got my homie like Shark Boy, Lava Girl, and a dumbass in the corner? Like, what do you mean? This is my team. Whatever.
You got Moonrock Elemental. You got Diamond Elemental, and then you got Birchkin. That's familiar. That's him. Birchkin. There he is.
Yeah.
Cipher is Birchkin, which is what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 letters. What can we look around here and see what else is 8 letters here that would fit like in this cipher, following suit from like the Manatee, where you kind of needed to fill it in the same number, right? The same length. Does that make sense? Yeah. But one thing that also is 8 letters on here: pacifism. His ability, Pacifism. Look at that. So that is the only thing on here that I think would fit. So using that would be the first half of our last third of this final cipher. So we try pacifism, but then there's these dollar signs also that are their own
56 and 57.
It deals with Daniel Mullins' other game, The Hex, and its own ARG that I still kind of almost want to make another video on, because that's a deep one too. That one's really cool. I won't spoil it, but it's kind of hard not to spoil it this way. But it deals with a free game on Steam called Beneath the Surface, which is a neat little fishing game that I've already played a little bit of, and I didn't know it saves. Turns out it does. But I played a little bit of it. It's kind of like a clicker game, but all you do is you fish. And look at, wait, that looks familiar, doesn't it? 4.5 meters. And so people found out you need to fish to the 56 to 57 meters mark, which means you got to play a little bit. But I do need to add something real quick before I do that, so I'll be right back with that. So what you got to do before you play Beneath the Surface is you got to do what you did with Sacrifices Must Be Made. You got to add this cipher.cipher. Oh, I can't spell. Cipher. There we go. Cipher.cipher. It will not be usable. It's okay. We will edit it with Notepad++. Close that one. Don't need that. But what we want to put in here is the first cipher we used to unlock the log.txt the first time, or decode log.txt the first time.
Again?
Save that.
How are you? I guess you just try all 3 and eventually you hit the right one, right? Like you can't. At some point, these things are starting to repeat. Like cipher.cipher, you learned from the first game, sure. You come in here, you put in any of the encryptions you've got, anything, and just something works. Okay. It's starting to make more sense how people get this. Part of me wants to know how they got this originally in the first game. What kind of clues led them to know where this is going to go?
Then we'll boot back up on Beneath the Surface real quick, and then we are back in here. And so we'll just play until we can get 50 meters, because my line length is only 35 meters, so I'll just play a little, because I actually haven't been able to play this. Okay, so that's 60 meter line length. What's my max? Is it 55 right now? Oh, I can do it. Okay, here we go. So we got enough line length, so we want to get to 56, between 56 and 57. We catch something. What do we get? Oh, what do we get?
What up, Eclipse?
We get an anchovy. That's not what we wanted. We go again. Okay, 56.3 again. Oh, what we got? What we got? Oh, I'm feeling good about this one. Oh, hey, it's my second channel, Flimbonds. Pranked you into watching an ad here. I've been trying out streaming over there, and I've been.
Oh my god! You know what? Actually, I respect it. I'm not even mad. I'm not even mad.
Trying it out more, and I'm.
W creator.
Is that a good
W creator.
Go, 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 go. Oh, there it is.
Strange disk. Look at that.
Disk.
That encryption.
It's not encrypted like I thought it would be, or unencrypted. And I screwed up. All right, I figured out what I screwed up. I forgot to put it in the data folder. It needs to be in data, not in the base games directory. I was told it needed to be by the exe, but maybe it needs to be in the data. I guess we'll see. Let me hop back in, and then I will.
The old data. No. No.
Oh, it's a big one. Hey, on the first try. Strange disk. Who knows what secrets are inscribed upon it? But you'll notice there's some funky characters in here, like 0, 0, 4, a 4, an exclamation mark, a 3, and I think that's it. So taking those funky characters, those funky digits on the front of the strange disk, we can get 0, 0, 4, 4, exclamation mark, 3. And so that is the third, or the second half of this third section of our third cipher.
Actually kind of makes sense at this point.
Back on over to Inscryption to do our next decoding. Okay, I had to re-encode or re-decode the log.txt because I forgot to save it last time. But I got the Polish here, got the first section, but now I can further decode, and then we'll get a third section to decode. So what did we learn? We had, let me pull up my stuff here. So we had white, or what? I'm gonna choose to believe it's white light. Hitler? Oh. Here.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
The pounds.
That's a big jump. That's a big jump. How did we just get to that, man?
This should decode into some stuff up here.
This is it. This transcribed journal page reveals the very location of hair Ooze, rotting corpse, and more importantly, the precisely ordered deck of cards in his jacket pocket. I cracked the encryption last night. My situation here in the USSR is delicate, but I believe this intelligence warrants an action that may blow my cover. Huh. I am now prepared to smuggle the disc out of Moscow to West Berlin. Then on Boston. Data corrupted. For any quality concerns, please contact Kaminsky at... Oh, there's a website. This guy is carefully concealed among many blank ones. I believe this plan will work. And if not, better to lose this old data than allow the Soviets an opportunity to use it. How fitting.
Ooh, let's see. Okay, so here is our next message. It says, this is it. This transcribed journal page reveals the very location of correct the encryption last night. My situation here in the USSR is delicate. Now on the inscription disk, right? Is that the deal? Maybe someone better could explain, or someone could explain that better to me. I'm still a little... So if we look in here, you can see this data corrupt message. Go to HTTPS, which I assume this was written around the time of Hitler's death, right? I don't think they had HTTPS back then. I don't think they had the internet, did they? Regardless, tells you to go to www.lkaminsky.lmfg or kaminskylmfg.com/order form. So if I go to kaminskymfg.com, it's at 404s right now. I don't think it did originally when the ARG was happening. What is wrong with you? Please await packages in mail if ordered. And this is, it'll say Kaminsky Data Storage Manufacturing. Orders is full. Seriously, what is wrong with you? Please await packages in mail if ordered. And this is due to the ARG being over for like a month at this point. But I'll put images up of what, actually I can show you right now. Hold up, just give me 1 second. So on the right is what you would have seen on this page, where it's like, you're filling out a replacement order for, you know, some, I don't know, I guess this is like a floppy disk company, but you're filling out a replacement order, and you fill out what's wrong with your product, you get a promo code, maybe you have it, I don't know if anyone had a promo code, maybe you had to put in the cipher, but the address portion here is the important part, and some brave people decided to put their actual address in and filled it out, and then the site just shut down, and now it shows this, like, orders is full, and what this meant was that 3 floppy disks were being sent out to 3 lucky
They
people.
actually sent...
The first person to receive one of these floppy drives was Uwawa, and he...
Dude!
He streamed it for everyone.
You actually got a floppy disk for this?
Twitch.tv/uwawa-smite. I put a link in the description to his channel if you're interested in checking him out. But he put in his address and found, and he had to order a floppy disk reader so he could read the actual floppy. And then on it so he found floppy disk drive A, but on it he found the following: backup_2 #2#, which is just a text file. So he opened the text file and it contained 3 lines. The first one isn't really, I'll get into that later, but the second 2 breaking lines with a capital E with 3 things, but people kind of assumed, and this was the first disk that actually got opened, and people kind of put it together while the other 2 are being delivered, that the cipher for this was just like, thank you for playing the game, but with hashtags in between, and people just tried different combinations until it eventually worked, and they put it together using this clue here at the bottom that says just like, people assumed said the end, but the real puzzle here was that it was meant to be 3 floppy disks sent out to, 3 different people who would then open it and share with others, and then combine that into a new cipher, and this would be the end of the ARG. And so people guessed that the cipher would be thank you for hashtag. Then we knew the middle one was playing, and then people kind of assumed it was inscription friend, but that didn't work. So people were like, oh, maybe the break line is meant to be the I, so it looks like that. So like inscription friend, like that. I never would have figured that out, but the brilliant minds over at the Daniel Mullins Discord actually like blew through this insanely quick. But this will give us our final decoding of log.txt, which I will save real quick. Text. So we can go all the way to the top. And it is in Russian, which I can't read. Ooh. And also at the top it says 30th of April 1945. But top secret information. Me and my comrade Maxim took photographs of the corpse and buried it at the drop-off spot at Data Corrupted. For any quality concerns, please contact Kaminsky Data Storage Manufacturing. We are currently awaiting further instructions in a local tavern, playing a lot of Duroc, accompanied with a few glasses of vodka. We are full and satisfied, but about our accomplished, we won't say a word to our work today. It seems to us we have already come to the end of such a long journey. So I guess in 1945, they grabbed whatever the Karnoffel code was on Hitler's body and Duroc and just getting drunk.
Oh my god.
So this explains what kind of the Karnoffel code is. It was a thing on Hitler's body, and maybe someone else could explain better. I'm probably not the best to explain it. I just thought it was really cool. But for this, when I was going over, one final thing that I skipped over in those 3 floppy disks. So I skipped over this when I was going over, but there were 3 text files sent out that combined said, thank you for playing, inscription friend. But this first line is actually, it's kind of blanked out in each one in certain sections. But if you combine them all together, they combine into this, which looks like random gibberish. But if you've ever watched a YouTube video before, and oh, what the heck, you're doing that right now? That's crazy. But you can go to YouTube and you go youtube.com/watch?v, then
No way.
post in that video ID, and that will
And it's got to be an unlisted video. This is kind of cool. I haven't seen people use unlisted videos like this before. Please tell me it's unlisted. As a creator, I can make any of my content unlisted so no one can ever see it unless I provide you the link. And then anybody with that link can see the video, or myself. Please tell me it was unlisted. It's unlisted. It was an unlisted video. That is so good.
Oh, that's loud.
Oh my god.
To this video called 1019.mp4, which familiar noise in the background, right? Super loud and not ear shattering. But let's just watch and see what happens.
This is one of the coolest puzzles I've ever seen. This game is just, the community, everything in this is amazing. Inscryption.exe transcend, the greatest Transcendence. Is this happening? Upload resumed. Is that the Stout?
Stoat. He's still out
Or
there.
the Stoat?
So even though Root Carter stopped the upload of Inscryption, the Stoat/P3 was somehow able to resume the upload, and that's how we ended up with the version of Inscryption that released on Steam on October 19th. So this ties up that question of how it ended up on Steam. But it also hopefully opens up some possibilities for the future, since P3's still out there. He still uploaded himself into the millions of copies of Inscryption that are now out there in the world. So potential DLC.
My god.
Since Daniel Mullins wanted to do another game at this point. But I always love an excuse to play more Inscryption. But that's the very end of the Inscryption ARG. No more ciphers, no more
One of the
no more
coolest
weird puzzles to solve. At least
manhunts.
This was a ton of fun.
By far.
And I hope you enjoyed watching. I hope you learned something new about Inscryption. I probably messed up something here and there. So let me know if I was complete the Discord community for other, like when it's actually happening. But
that is one of the coolest things I've ever seen. It really is. This whole game, top 3 games of all time for me. First of all, we finished it in the past, 18 hours now? And then we have a whole like lore going on inside the game that we just missed all sorts of clues on. That's amazing. That's amazing. Yeah, shout out to this guy, Flemonade, on his video here. And we'll probably call it here, chat. You've been streaming for 18 hours straight across 2 streams. Take a break. Thanks for being here. Hopefully I see you guys in the Discord, in the YouTube, anywhere you want to reach us. Reach out to the other homies, the C homies. And for now, have a good night. Sleep tight. Don't let a bug bite if he ever comes back into chat here. Peace.